Yo.
Hello.
Well, the laptop ultimate gaming session begins. This is like the one type of content I hope that I would never have to do while I was at home. So...
Hey, doing Ultimate while running on a laptop isn't the worst. I do it all the time.
It's not really that it's on a laptop, it's that it's on a totally different machine than I usually play on. I think if I always was on a laptop, then probably everything would have been, like, figured out by now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I spent a non-trivial amount of money on to make this workable, though, so hopefully it's good.
Money?
I bought a 27-inch monitor, had it shipped to my parents' house. I got a keyboard. I got a USB splitter. I got... what else did I get? Laptop cooling pad, a fucking headset. Dude, I got everything.
Meanwhile, I'm over here doing sub-crafts for food.
I saw the picture of your setup and I was like, that looks like how I play. Sort of. Not really, but kind of.
The biggest downgrade is going from, like, a really nice standing desk where I can completely adjust the height to, like, a literal folding table. Definitely the biggest hit.
The worst thing about the folding tables is that, like, their height's
height
not even
is
stable.
completely wrong. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the height's also not stable because they flex, right? So if you, like, accidentally put weight, then, like, everything, like, shifts. So it's like...
Yeah. Yeah, if I, like, gamer rage, like, everything's falling off the table. It just bounces.
Yeah. And then there's always a little bit of bend, so you have to have, like, some kind of friction coaster. Because, like, normal cups will just slide.
Yeah, I have to be careful that when I stand up, I don't hit the table, because my coffee mug will just get, like, jettisoned into midair. But...
Thomas,
you
real
know,
quick.
these are just typical risks of gaming, I guess.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Tell Adam that I've for the longest time, and I never said it. Tell Adam that I love what his people did with muffins.
Which muffins?
English muffins. Isn't he British?
Yeah.
Exactly. Tell him that his people don't do many things right with food, but they got the muffins right. I prefer English muffins to regular muffins, honestly.
Are you talking about, like, English muffins as in British muffins, or, like, English muffins as in, like, English muffins?
Are those different?
Okay.
French fries are from France, right?
Yeah.
Nobody would just name food a lie like that. I have
Caesar
no idea
salad
the
is
history of
stolen
English
from-
muffins.
Is this
Caesar
like the
salad
first
is only valid
time?
if it's stolen from a king directly.
Like, is like you're talking
These
about bread, right? Like
These
bread
products
that
are called
actual
like
English
the
muffin?
things that a McMuffin is on. Yes, a
Yeah.
They are called English muffins to distinguish them from sweeter cupcake shake products known as muffins. Though in the UK, English muffins are frequently referred to simply as muffins. The place of origin is England. This is.
All this tells me is that if I were in England and somebody said, "Hey, do you want a muffin?" and then they gave me an English muffin, I would be unenthused.
I would
because
be thrilled.
That's not what I was set up to have.
I generally don't like American muffins anyway because they're just too fucking sweet. So like, I prefer
My
English
favorite
muffins.
confusion is with biscuits and gravy, because both the biscuits and the gravy parts have different meanings completely in Britain, and if you took the two things that they think you're talking about and put them together, it would be absolutely disgusting. But if you give them actual biscuits and gravy, then they'll go, oh, this is what that is. This is actually good.
What do they call gravy?
Or
Or rather, what do they think gravy is?
They're always thinking of like a brown gravy or something, but the harder part is the biscuits.
Yeah, it's
Meat juice.
The
No, I don't know.
the white gravy is mostly a U.S. thing. Like, it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
It's hard to even find it here. I'll be honest.
It's actually mostly a southern U.S. thing. You can't even
Yeah.
really find white gravy that...
'Cause, like,
You'll find it, but it'll be like an eccentric thing if you're
Like,
anywhere that's not in the
It's
south.
it's really rare to find it in Canada. Like, it's some restaurants might have it, but like that'll be it. Like, but it won't be
Generally-
anything compared to like actual biscuits and gravy.
Generally, when you find something that's just like a lard made into a drinkable liquid, it's from the South. Like that's like a safe bet in the U.S.
Well, yeah,
It's like-
the biscuits is the more offensive part though, because like a biscuit, when a British person hears biscuit, they're thinking of like basically
cookie,
a hard cracker or
Oh,
cookie.
yeah,
Yeah,
cookie.
they're thinking
Like,
of
and if you like imagine soaking that in like a brown gravy with nothing in it,
I'd
that
try
would be
it.
kind of kind of
'Cause-
gross.
yeah, biscuits generally are like cookies for them.
Yeah. Or possibly a digestive aid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure everything is the same on my keyboard. The only thing I discovered earlier is that I don't have target closest, which is kind of shit, so I probably should fix that really fast. But I think other than that, I'm good.
Greaves is still
The
missing.
one that was the most weird was pudding.
I need to remember to get pots after today, too.
So like so for me, when I think of pudding, I think of like actual like pudding. But when we say pudding, and to British people, they think of like any kind of dessert, pretty much.
That's like a more general term in British
That's
English.
probably not a very hot take out there, but it's still a take. When I think like good, just in general, when I'm thinking good foods, I'm not thinking British foods. I'm just gonna be real.
That's fair.
They have a
Yeah.
they have a pretty rough selection compared to
Their
Yeah.
plates
Really,
would
entire reason
literally
they
make
invaded the
starving
world-
people in Guantanamo
Yeah.
want to kill themselves.
The entire reason they invaded the world was just so they could steal everybody else's cuisine because they were just tired of life.
But then they don't use it.
No,
Don't they eat curry?
they do, yeah. Oh, curry's insane there.
Curry is theirs.
Curry is theirs, yeah.
I thought that was more like an Indian thing.
Well, it's British technically. Like it's the national dish is chicken tikka masala. I think the
The thing
English,
is-
the actual
What-
one is like fish and chips. But...
I was gonna say the thing is, depending on which era you ask Britain, they'll just say everything is there because
That too.
they thought so. But
But yeah, like
I mean,
what
we
what
took
you
it.
think of when you think of curry is actually that's fully British. That's not
Yeah.
actually Indian. Their Indian curry is a different kind of thing. It's similar enough that that's why British curry is called that, but it's still like it's more separate than like soup chowder.
Me thinking of Japanese curry? Yeah.
Yeah, I was also
That's
thinking
British
like
curry.
Asian is also of a curry. So like,
I was gonna say Asian curry is
I'm
like
pretty
what I
sure like
usually go to,
literally
yeah.
every single culture has some sort of like sauce with mix of things that people
Yeah,
don't want
it
to like
does.
separate.
We just have beef stew. It's the same thing. Just
Yeah.
not as flavorful.
Yeah, I'd argue like if we wanted to compare like the national dish of white people, it would be green bean casserole. That's like something that only white people would ever eat.
I won't even claim that shit. Like, come on. Like it's edible and that's about.
We
as
have to
much as I
claim
can say for it.
something.
It's
We have
not.
to claim something, and here's the thing: no other culture is gonna want to be like, "Oh, we should have that." No one wants green bean casserole.
So
it's
here's the
ours.
best part about
There's a
green
lot
bean
of
casserole
white,
for me.
There's a lot of white culture foods. There's just not a lot of American or like North American culture foods. It's because we
Not like
all of
potato
the
salad or macaroni salad.
I mean, what about like Southern style barbecue? Like,
yeah.
Yankees
I mean,
can't
there are
claim
definitely-
that.
I mean, we technically took that from black people. So
You know
I don't how
when
wanna do
Yankees
that.
were allowed to claim that, Turner, after they absolutely whooped the ass of the South, then they were able to claim all of the things.
Green bean casserole is one of my hellscapes because so when my sister had cancer when I was 7, that's like all people brought to her house because that was like one of her favorite foods, and that's just. Except no one who was bringing it knew how to cook because these were people who had staff, but instead of having their staff make food, they made the food themselves.
It's
And
the
s-
Texas
I mean-
mafia version of bringing ziti to somebody's house.
It's everyone like brought a casserole, right? And the point of the casserole is you just use up anything in the fridge.
But then it's not even the fact that like even if this wasn't being made for a cancer patient, it would have been disgusting. But because it's being made for a cancer patient, you have to massively adjust the seasoning so that there is none, so that when it goes down easily because chemo fucked with your stomach.
Yeah.
But you tell a 7-year-old you're eating food that's disgusting on purpose, they're not gonna understand that. all they
It's
know is
also
that it's
like-
disgusting.
It was also like a Jewish joke for a while because every time you had a shiva, like you'd like 600 casseroles would come by, and you're just like, well,
I
I'm
can't.
done.
I can't do lasagna for the same reason.
Well,
I
that's
just
just
can't.
incorrect. There's just
There's
It's,
there's
nothing
too
like-
many
it's
good
there's
child.
lasagnas in the
nothing-
world.
It's childhood
there's-
trauma, Barry. You can't
there's
say that's
nothing-
incorrect.
There's
I
nothing
can't,
wrong
I
with
just
like
did.
a
Skill
one-pot
issue.
meal, but
I just did. What are you talking about?
if it's variety, it's fine. Who cares if you get one-pot meal?
All right, I don't have local recording, but I am streaming. So if I need to check something, I can. But I can't quite as easily get like my POV stuff. I think 40 frames is enough, but the like 30 that I will drop down to if I change to also shadow play is probably going to be too much.
Barry is such a dedicated
I don't know.
streamer.
I cleared. I mean, I did M4S at like 5.
I mean, that's true, but that maybe required a little less response time.
That's true.
This is why on my Twitch recap, Barry is my most viewed Twitch channel.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm just really, I care a lot about my like 4 fans. It's a big deal. All right,
Oops, excuse me.
1 sec.
Those 4 fans. Your mom, your brother, Leo, and one guy you'd really rather isn't there.
My mom would never be able to navigate Twitch. Never. To save her life, she couldn't do it.
A couple weeks ago, my mom asked me like, "Hey, is your Facebook like just like
So
ads
that's
all
the-
the time?" And I was like,
People are good on like the priorities for.
Yeah, it's just the light rampant.
No, I know, but I know.
I figured just rip one, but I did see it. But yeah, that's fair. We'll take a
Yeah,
break after,
basically-
we'll take 5 minutes after this one and make sure everyone's good.
"Partner."
partners. And yeah, it's just
No,
you
that's
have
wrong
the
button.
one. You have the one person you check. Oh,
Yeah. The classic. I tried to
Okay.
hit focus target and then didn't, and then slingshot across the room.
Well, we didn't need to know the priority this full.
yeah.
Anyway, mom was like, "Is your Facebook just like all ads now?" I was like, "It's been that way for years." Yeah. She was like, "Can you change it?" I was like, "No, that's just
No.
how Facebook is."
It's garbage. I need to delete mine again. Like I made one that was just like a placeholder, and then I'm not even using that, so I might as well delete it. But yeah, if we
Oh.
just do the lineup, it's like it's melees and tanks would be flexing, and we only have one person to check, right? So in my case, Turner is to my right. So normally I would go southeast, but if specifically
we should
Turner,
make the lines.
but like if specifically Turner has the other, I believe it's 10-second one for. It's 10 seconds.
Yeah, ours is 10
Okay,
second.
Yeah. If it's specifically Turner has the other 10-second, then I'll go southwest, and then Leo has like the same logic reversed, like southwest, unless specifically Rex has the other 10-second, then southeast. And then like same thing for Greaves and Barry. Now all the ranged don't even have to look when they get the 10 or the 30, they just go to that specific one every time.
It's Thomas, me, Greaves, Elastic, right? From left to right.
So I'm
Right.
always getting the northwest. Elastic's always getting the northeast.
Yep.
If you were 30-second.
Yeah. So you just if you're 30, you just check who your fellow 30 is.
Yeah. And the funny thing is the ice replaces the opposite of the buff that flexes. So like in DPS the 10 seconds have a flex, but if they have an ice, that means they're replacing the 30-second DPS, not the 10. So they're like there's always somebody to check. You don't have to like check if there's like an ice replacing or anything like that. It's just
I don't understand. Does that only apply to DPS? I don't understand what
Yeah,
that means
it
at all.
doesn't
No, it's-
apply to
it-
us.
it-
Well,
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. I'm saying what I'm saying is like you don't have to worry about ice if you are if you have the debuff where you could flex, there will be another one with that timer, guaranteed. It's
Yeah, no,
like-
the ice
yeah.
only replaces one job, right? It's just
Right.
it's
It
never the
specifically, yeah, it specifically replaces not the job where you would flex. Is what I was saying. So it's like, anyway, I guess I got ahead of
Yeah.
myself there because I was just like, yeah, here's the thing you don't have to worry about because that was my first thought with the ice was like, ice replaces a job. What if it replaces a flex? And it doesn't.
It
It's
doesn't.
like by design it can't. So like, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would suggest people pull that flashcard up just so they can like
Yeah, I
check
have
it
it
quickly
up.
if they
Yeah.
need to. But yeah, are we good?
I think so.
maybe.
The flashcard
I'd
is like
like-
stupid good.
I've looked through the Google Doc thing a couple times, but I feel like this is the sort of mechanic I'm going to understand a lot better after doing it a few times.
Did
Yeah.
you check that video that I posted?
All that matters is can you go to your spot initially so you understand how to start this and it's not like a disaster start. And then, I mean, I personally think the flowchart is purely worthless because the 5-second thing tells you everything. But like, if you don't even know how to go to your first spot, you need to figure it out. 'Cause
Yeah, I
otherwise
feel like
that's
I got
gonna
that
wreck the
part.
mechanic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like it's
that's the only thing I'm
90%
worried about.
figuring out where's your which marker are you owning this time, and if you can get that, the rest is really easy.
It's like literally do the thing that's within 5 seconds, or bait your lamp if your lamp needs baited, or stand at center. That's the whole mechanic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And
Let's
then
just
look out
start
and
pulling.
look out right before the end.
Yeah, I think let's just start pulling, and then if people get confused when we get there, let's talk about it, because we need to make sure we're cleaned up on intermission too. Also, it goes without saying, but DPS melee will be the intermission unless we're ridiculously far ahead again. Like, just assume we
say, I
usually
think-
need it at this point.
I think we're at the point where it's like, unless something went wrong, we won't need it. But if something went
Probably,
wrong,
but we only made it once, and I feel like yeah,
We've only done it once.
literally-
We're never
literally
gonna
did
mess it up
one
again.
time. So I would
Fred,
just. It doesn't matter to get the.
Proof by induction.
We need one more for that.
what I mean is like, it's not just gonna be like crit RNG. It's gonna be like somebody died, so it's gonna be pretty obvious if we need it.
yeah. Like we have the it's there. It's just as we get more comfortable, it'll be better.
Yeah.
$40.
40.
Spread. Red is expanding.
Light claiming.
Thunder. 2, 3, 4. Thunder first.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Power. Knockback.
How about you?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I also am not live logging, so if somebody can do that, that would be cool. After this poll, just so we can potentially look at shit.
Fools! You would stoke the fires of conflict. Your blood shall freeze! Reap!
Cardinal in. Cardinal in. Go. Move fast.
We're moving quickly.
Oh.
Sketchy, yeah.
Yeah, one of them was off.
Delta, whoever was Delta. Look away.
Sink into silence.
I'm so dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one
I
we
had-
tapped across. Yeah.
I needed to
I-
preset.
Was waiting for Rip to kill himself so I could res him before I killed myself. To save Thomas the res.
Oh right.
Because we can't get to now.
Well, yeah. I think we just had too many people with damage down in the first place, so I wasn't even
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Yellow.
I was figuring, yeah, yellow. I was figuring we just focus on the practice part.
Voked.
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Light consume you.
Shit, I wasted my spread.
Who's in?
Darkness be gone.
It's stack. Bones.
Well,
Everything you got.
I don't think we're making
Probably
this.
doomed, but yeah.
Can LB?
Melee LB, see if we make it.
Then we shall unleash the
I
light
don't think
within.
it's going to do that.
Probably not, but
No,
yeah, I mean.
I won't let you.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't think about like killing myself in that transition because I figured we had too many dead and we wouldn't be able to like recover anyway.
I think we should always assume we can recover, because we're going to be able to at some point, so it's like, yeah. That is like a convenient spot to do it. It's cool, because
Yeah.
we didn't really ever
It's
talk about
tough
it, but
to
it
say,
just makes
but
sense.
yeah. I didn't want to be like, hey, Riv, kill yourself, because I also have a damage down, and I can swift res you and then kill myself, so Thomas
Yeah,
only has
it's
to res one person. But
Just
yeah,
words.
I just said nothing and hoped my dreams would come.
Alright, shit, yeah, okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I didn't set up like ACT or anything on my computer, so I need to do that before the next time, but if somebody can live log it, just on the weird case we need to look at damage.
Yeah.
So I
I
can,
mean,
like,
I've got
you know.
ACT open. I just don't normally live log because like it doesn't usually even work for me. At least last time I tried. It's been a while. It might work now for no reason.
That sounds like ACT.
Yeah.
It's always worth
Fred.
I don't know. I mean, it's just the difference between me having to like ask people every time versus just checking.
Yeah.
God forbid you have to interact with another human being.
I mean, that's not my point.
Hate
It's
that.
just more annoying to keep being like,
I don't know.
yo, can you manually upload between pulls?
I know.
Plus, it gets longer.
Don't
and
change.
longer.
Don't change my
Yeah.
narrative.
Stack.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, it gets really long by the end of the day. I'll do it myself next time just to not be annoying. I just forgot to set it up, and it would be a pain in the ass to do mid-raid, so.
Partner. Blue is expanding.
Light claim you.
Fire.
He liked me today.
3. 4. Fire first.
Oh,
Towers. Expand.
How about you? Only I can protect her.
Fools! You would stoke the fires of conflict.
I love triple weaving.
Those are some comically huge swords.
Yep.
Lesbians love swords.
Your blood shall
Amen
freeze.
to
I
that.
thought they specifically didn't.
No, they do.
There
Swords.
just has to be two of them linked together.
Anyway.
Intercardinal out. Intercardinal out. Stones in.
Light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
In stillness freeze.
Does anybody else have to like mentally remind themselves which is which right before that? Telling
Every
them.
time.
Yep. Okay.
Every time.
Just making sure it wasn't just me.
What else
That's
are we
why
doing if not just repeating that in your head, that entire mechanic?
Yeah. Red.
Move faster. God damn it. I'm sorry. I did a dumb thing. I almost made it, but I positioned myself very stupidly before that mechanic.
Darkness be gone.
You have to move like a lot faster than it seems like you would have to, because she has some hesitation before she follows you. So it's kind of, if you're
and then
like
she
too
cast
far,
locks, and then it's over.
if you're like
Stranger
too far
danger.
to one side, it's like really hard if it happens to be the exact opposite of where you're standing. So I need to like stand in her hitbox at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah, the whole thing having to start or having to remind yourself what she's going to be doing every time. That's why whenever I start behind her, I have to slide across to start from across.
Otherwise, you don't
can't
know what to do.
invert it.
Yeah.
Same.
partner.
Can't say I blame you for that one. It's probably a good habit.
You're no match for me.
Like, because if you get one of the cockeyed ones, you have to do that anyway.
Feeble shield protects
I
nothing.
hate how much I can feel the difference between 20 MS and 100 MS.
Come.
300 was
Welcome to
just
New
a
Jersey,
nightmare.
man.
Oh my
That,
god,
that,
the
that
fucking...
time we went to OCE was just a
Oh
nightmare.
my god, that was terrible.
It's like not
Blue stack?
It's like not enough to actually matter, but it's enough that my whole opener just feels delayed right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do.
Yes.
Yep.
If I were Paladin, this would be less
Blue
of a
is
problem.
expanding.
Claim it.
But I would also just do so much less damage, it probably wouldn't matter.
I swear that fire line gets slower every time. Like,
Yeah,
happen already.
it's not the quickest.
Turn her up in my nuts here. Thunder.
I was right.
2, 3, 4. Thunder first.
I was just trying to fit between you and the last hit.
I know.
I just
It-
that
I
one
just really
specifically
freaked out.
sucks because I have to like slide cast into the far line, like we're on the left there.
Oh yeah, because
So
you're coming
just
from the other side.
yeah, give me a second to to get actually in my spot.
I actually started like backing out a little bit and like making a triangular shape to get make it a little bit clearer, but yeah, just knock back.
Expand.
Or no, sorry, expand. Just expand. Yeah, I'm done.
How about you?
When I was doing M4 this week, there were a couple things that like when I was calling it, I was just like, and like that was just all I said, and they were like, that's not a call. I'm like, what do you mean it's not a call? Yeah, it is.
Fools. You would stoke the
Yeah.
fires of conflict.
It's definitely a call in Moonbase Alpha, so it must be a call here too. I'm still crying about that Unreal comment. Of the, did you? It's a good thing they kept this DPS check relevant.
Oh god.
Like it wasn't even originally relevant.
Yeah. It was like everything about what you just said was wrong. That's
Are they
impressive.
not out being the tigers?
And
No,
it's
they-
even easier now.
They are.
Oh.
Clean.
Intercardinal
Anyway.
out. Intercardinal out. Tones in.
The light shall usher in peace.
I think it's literally the first time I went the right way.
Sink into silence.
You thought about going the wrong way though.
Okay. That's allowed.
He's taking a little extra slide for fun.
This is a no fun allowed piece of content. Please don't do that again.
No, that's Unreal, I thought. Yellow.
Reap.
I keep hearing that as YOLO.
Pretty close.
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Light consume you.
Yeah.
What caused that?
They didn't wait for us to get there, so there were only 2 people in that stack. It snaps really weird.
What do you mean wait for you?
So like, the person who had the stack, like you're supposed to wait here, right? But as soon as they realized like the safe spot was over this way, they immediately started going there without waiting for the far tower or puddle person to get here. So when they moved over here, they were only in the stack with the other person who was close by. So it was just a 2-person stack.
Can somebody who has a POV of that clip it? I'm
Is it-
still.
Yeah.
I did that. I am not convinced that's a thing. Like I feel like we've had
Is
this
it-
conversation
yeah.
multiple
Is
times.
it not possible to dodge to say that like going from Delta?
Well, it's either that or it's
If
either that
this
or
side
it's
is
right?
safe, is it not possible to just make it to the safe spot? Like I don't know why we're like meeting in like the Venn diagram and we could just take like literally one step. Like
That's
it's
what I-
not that far.
I was the person, and I stepped like here, and if people weren't there, I'm just confused because the AOE is pretty big, and it would have
Yeah.
been moved like a step. So that's why I'm like, I'm not convinced of this, but I'm open to being
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm
Was
opening
it, was
the.
it
Yeah,
on,
it-
on the north or the south?
It was on the the
south.
south.
I don't
Yeah, Barry
have a
got.
POV for you.
It looks like Rex instantly died, and then Barry got a damage down. Or yeah, damage down.
Well, the tether
that would've been from the
shared,
tether.
but I need to see the.
It was
I have my
definitely
POV
the
to check.
stack.
It was the
definitely-
stack, yeah.
Yeah, I could see the damage down marker pop up on the as it goes off.
Because Barry and Elastic have the
also-
stacks.
I thought I saw regular
Yeah.
damage down, not the mark of
Yeah.
mortality damage down.
I
I
honestly,
regular one
I think,
also, but yeah.
I think, yeah, what happened was, is like, I think you guys were here, and then they were coming, and it looks like Barry moved out of it here, and then at which point the stack goes off.
Yeah, on my end, the
yeah.
stack didn't include Greaves or Rift.
So wait here until the stack goes off. That's like
No, so what we're saying
you can't
is,
wait
why
until
is
the
that
stack goes
possible?
off. Yeah. You can't wait until the stack goes off to go into the safe spot. You'll have like 1 second,
Well,
maybe.
I think you have to. I mean, you have to wait till at least everyone's here, right?
Well,
Like,
my point is, why don't we just wait for everyone in the safe spot? Like, why don't
That's exactly
just
what I
dodge to the safe spot?
Like, don't stop.
so-
Just go straight to it. Yeah.
The problem here is, like, you can see the stack hasn't gone off yet, and I'm on top of Rex, right? Bam. I'm not included. I took nothing. The stack goes off way after the snapshot of who's in it. So we have to move together, and if you start moving early,
That's
we're
why
not
we
together.
ignore this whole move early thing and just meet in the safe spot. Then everyone's there. You don't
Well,
have
the
to wait.
problem is that if it's the other people and you guys are in the safe spot,
Also,
they
you can
might not have time to
I
get
literally
there.
didn't
you
stop
can
moving.
see in the clip
Yeah,
that
so
Riv
that's my
didn't stop
fear.
and didn't have
I was
time.
yeah.
I was a tiny bit slow getting out of the tower, but I didn't stop moving, and then I didn't get there.
And
Greaves before I
and
even
Riv
went.
has increased move speed.
Right.
I don't.
I-
Again, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just like, I see the screenshot from Riv. Do we have an actual clip? Because I
We're
think
watching it
it's
right
really,
now.
It's really hard to see
Yeah,
this.
I'm streaming it right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
turn that.
Yeah, like Riv
I don't know,
Riv
as
waits
the
a beat to
resident
leave the
other
tower,
side-
but
Purple tower person, I've never not been able to make it, so I don't know what the fuck. And the south has had this issue a bunch.
Let's just. Sorry, I know I'm like late to the party here, but
I am sprinting now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I
that's
got
the
it now,
thing,
Riv.
that's
Can you
probably
go
what's
back Can you go
happening.
back and show the, like basically show from after the second drop? Yeah, that's perfect.
Now, I do leave my tower a little bit late, but I'm also not the last person to get there. And so now obviously everything goes off really fast, but if I I could stop it at a point before the stack is animated going off, right there. You can see I'm right on top of Rex, but I'm not included. I take no damage from it.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think the only way to do this is to kind of do what we've been doing and to like go between yellow
I mean, I'm
and
doing
red.
this every single
and
time for what it's worth.
like, can I
Every
finish?
time I've done this. Yes, I'm just saying. You said what we were doing. That's not what we were doing.
Well,
this is
no,
what
like
you do.
I think like what we need to do is we need to like, because it's gonna be either the safe spot's gonna be here or here, right? So like we have to be in the middle, and wait till everyone is here, right? And then you just move. As soon as everyone reaches here, then you move to the safe spot, because then at least there's no way people can be out of the stack at that point.
Elastic was saying that like he's noticed it tends to be a south only problem, and like you are the one that's likely to swap south, right?
I do sometimes.
No,
I
I'm
have
talking
also.
to Barry because he's like he's often going to be the center tether, which means he goes. To
I go
south.
south a lot of the time. Yes.
Well, the center person should never miss, even if we're dodging to the safe spot. That's
It was
fine.
No, but he was the
Yeah,
stack.
yeah. I was a stack. But so hold on. I just want to clarify one more thing. Is everyone sprinting this mechanic? Because when we talked about this the other day, everyone was sprinting Diamond Dust and everyone was sprinting this mechanic. So I think that's the first question: is everyone sprinting this?
On that one, I didn't pop sprint early enough.
Because I definitely
probably why I
think
didn't
we
get
should
there
not
in
do a harder strat in lieu of people not sprinting an
How,
obvious
like-
sprint mechanic.
This was the strat. That's a harder strat.
It's well,
No,
you're
the
saying
harder
you
strat
want
is to
stand in
dodge
the-
just to the safe spot.
Yeah, what you're saying is basically you want us to stand in the danger zone, time the thing blowing up, and then run out of
no,
it. So that
we
everyone
don't.
can
We
get
don't
to
have
the
to
stack.
time it blowing up. If we had to, it's on the debuff list. It's on the party list, so we could do it. Second of all, no, we're just waiting for everyone to get here, and then you just move to the safe spot. Because
Yeah, it's like
once
as soon
everyone's
as-
here, we're fine.
Yeah, because the safe spot's close enough to here that if you don't move until somebody
Yeah.
gets here,
The
you're
issue-
not going to get out of the
yeah.
stack. The issue is that it's
The issue is if people are moving, some people are moving early and some people are moving out of here. If you're moving instantly and you're the stack, like even if they have sprint or not, it doesn't matter. You could still sometimes not be in it. So I don't know why we would
Yeah, like
risk
if
it.
Greaves had sprinted, he still wouldn't have been ahead of me, and I missed it. So like, because it seems to be choosing who counts as in the stack like a second or two before it actually goes off. So I don't think we're gonna have issues if like we just start moving as soon as the last person gets here, because it's probably already chosen who's gone off.
Yeah.
And we actually have a lot of time to get over to this safe spot. It's not as fast as it seems for that part.
But yeah, the goal I think is to make sure everyone is. You have 4 people there, and then move. Because like if you go early or something, then you're just risking the stack just going off whenever.
All right. I mean, I'm not gonna argue. I think this seems weird to me, but let's do it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
again, it's not
don't
doing
argue all day, but what you're describing does not like make sense to me with how the game's netcode works. But we can duke it out later. I'll do whatever you want right now.
Like again, it's mostly an issue with the souths. I don't know. So, but this is kind of.
I pop sprint. I'm a far tower 100% of the time. I've never had an issue with sprint. Like I'm there always.
I'm not convinced, but if it's gonna make me today, then fine, let's do it. But I can't show you a POV to argue. If I get one, then we'll talk about it at that point. But I don't buy it.
I think the entire issue is just that the stack is choosing who's in it before it actually goes off. And that's like causing a weird disconnect in what we see visually for what's actually happening. Because like in my POV, I am literally on top of Rex before the stack even looks like it starts going off, but I'm not in it.
If it was from that last pull though, I was the person with the stack, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but that's my point. It's like that's my point. Is like you were the stack, but I was in the same spot as Rex, so I should have been if Rex was in, right? If it was
but that's assuming your client. That's assuming your client versus his client, though. So like the location of other people on your screen is not generally important. It's like where the actual AOE happened and if you're in it.
At this point, my ping's lower than yours, though, so I should have been catching up. But...
That's not what I'm saying, though. What I'm saying is like, if we had my POV, we would have something useful because we would know where the AOE actually is. But like, looking at 2 different players with 2 different pings and trying to gauge if you were closer than the other player, it doesn't make any sense to do that.
I went to go stand on Barry for the beginning because he was talking, and I was like, "This is where I go. He's right here."
In this case, at least Rex wasn't moving, so like it was one less point of desync.
Come, show me your strength.
Spread. Blue. Spread. Blue is expanding.
Claim it.
Fire. 2, 3, 4. Fire first.
When you're 2, can you try to be closer than that, Thomas?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Just unbend.
Feels bad, dude.
Tower. Span.
If Unmend starts giving me MP, I'll complain less about it. Otherwise, it loses me a lot of damage.
Go on the official forums. State your case.
They spent an entire level giving him 1/6 of a threat boost.
Yeah.
So
wouldn't count on it. Also, a cooldown at low level actually doesn't help unless you use it twice.
Your blood shall freeze. Reap.
Cardinal in. Cardinal in. Go.
Light shall usher in peace.
Rip.
Perfectly timed to death.
In stillness freeze.
Do I need to LB?
No.
Okay. Nice, okay.
We'll have less myth though from yours, so maybe use if you have your HP.
I have
stuff.
everything. I can do like
Purple,
everything
purple.
from here. Yeah. Fuck you, Shiva, move! You stupid bitch. I hate this mechanic. This shit is so stupid. I'm literally just moving onto the center pixel from now on. It just sucks because you can't move. My brain is like tricked by not being able to move during the ice, so I like gap close and don't touch my keyboard. And then if she goes directly opposite of me, I get fucked over because I can't get there in time.
Oh, not that it'll matter too much because it's like fucking pathetic. But Thomas and Elastic, think about places that you think Shay fleshing improv will be helpful. I'll pass them on to her.
I'm the only one
Good
fit to
one.
protect her.
You never
Red.
know.
You're no match for me.
It's only like mid checks, right? Does it even matter? It's a mid check where we're all
Okay.
standing, and it has to be a mid check where we're all standing in the same place.
Shield protects nothing.
Okay.
You
Well, I
just involved the
voked.
second one. I involved that one.
Come. Show me your
Well, I
strength.
normally don't involve the second one, so we have to do the second one legit.
Oh,
Stack, by
okay.
the way.
40.
I mean, we can do it, but just be ready.
Spread. It gonna hurt.
I just have a vote during it, right?
Hang on. We need to get threat back so I can figure out what the hell we're doing. Who has threat right now? Me.
Yeah.
Light.
Blue
Yeah,
is
just
expanding.
you just voke it during. Correct.
Also, when do you want to die, Greaves?
You can die right. Yeah, we have to go right now.
Yep. Like instantly. Yeah.
Oh, swear.
I got it.
And then people should probably pot this phase.
Fire. 2, 3, 4. Fire first.
Make sure you evoke.
A feeble shield protects
Fuck.
nothing.
It was barely not enough. I get hit so hard and I don't have my 40. So if that happens, you have to take the first hit because you have your big shit.
Okay.
How about you?
Otherwise, I have to LD, and then I don't think we should do that because if we do the second phase one legit, it changes all of my mirror shit also. So it gets like very hard to just correct for everything. I think that only happened though because one of my abilities didn't go off in my opener. So hopefully it just wouldn't normally happen.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Partner.
You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Spread.
Oh, fucker.
Blue. Partner. Blue is expanding.
Light claiming.
Little eager there.
Yeah, you know, just ready to get back to P2. And stop clowning Mirror Mirror.
Fire. 2, 3, 4. Fire first.
Fuck. Oh my god.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Did I just- oh my.
Towers. Expand.
How about you? Only I can protect her.
Fools! You would stoke the fires of conflict. Your blood shall freeze! Reap!
Intercardinal in. Intercardinal in. Nope.
The light shall usher in peace. In stillness freeze.
I really hate sliding into that
Me
puddle.
too.
Feels so cursed.
I am in the mean lady's hitbox.
Imagine letting yourself be bullied by a 15-year-old girl.
It's happening. I don't have to imagine it.
That's what they do.
Blue.
Reap!
Kind of their thing.
Darkness be gone.
Thread.
Shit.
Light consume you.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. God help me. I hope I'm not too slow. We're good. Okay.
Mhm.
Huh? You're the northwestern. What?
I don't know. Oh, there was
F.
2 on the north.
It's okay. I almost went to 1.
Yeah, that was very.
It wasn't. It wasn't
elastic.
knotted. Yeah, it wasn't knotted. It was just.
And on this day, the
People had to
fairies
do
wept.
slightly different roles this time. That was about it.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Yeah, I do seem to very infrequently get that one. I don't know why, but just statistically.
Fred?
You're no match for me.
Just due to our lineup where,
Shield protects
because of where I'm positioned, I'm either on the same tower or puddle.
Well, yeah, you only have 2. Yeah.
Stack.
We have had like an uncommon RNG though that came up there. Because I very rarely get the tower.
4D?
Yes, 4D.
I very rarely get the tower that I got that time.
Partner. Blue is expanding.
Light claim you.
I feel like the trend of every ultimate as a tank is that the hard part is never actually the mechanics. It's like very stupid timings that you don't think about that end up screwing everything.
Thunder. 2,
Bless you.
3, 4. Thunder first.
It's basically just blue.
What, the random timing thing?
Random stupid timings
Yeah, that's
that you don't
definitely
think
true.
about.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Knockback.
How about you?
I was specifically thinking about the 3rd Bahamut trio that had all the really weird, very specific tank movement timings to not kill everyone. But yeah.
Do you want to know my thing that I absolutely fucking hate?
Clowns?
No, the moment she appears and the moment Diamond Dust is exactly 30 seconds, so I cannot pre-pull a shield here.
Fires of conflict.
Some of the shit they definitely do on purpose. It's like too petty to have been an accident.
Yeah.
It's exactly 30 seconds.
All of my, like, almost every Salted Earth timing in this fight so far, I can only get 1 tick of Salted Earth and the Salt and Darkness proc. It's just like...
Yeah, I have a couple, like, half Boonshins in a row.
Yeah.
It's like...
Your blood shall freeze.
Sometimes I get lucky, could squeeze the whole thing out if it's, like, late kill.
Cleave.
Intercardinal out. Intercardinal out. Comes in.
The light shall usher in peace. In stillness freeze.
I guess we're moving.
I guess we
Can't
doing.
stop the beat.
I guess
Little-
we doing. Never mind. Well,
Little Z movement action going on there for
We
me.
doing. I guess we doing.
I was like, what's the original? I only know the highly edited version.
I think the real answer is we like to move it, move it.
Alright, focus.
Purple.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
Spread.
Red, somebody's dead.
Oh,
It
message.
chose the razor every time.
That's a
Consume
Jeej.
you.
Was that just a scythe hit on Rex?
It looked like I got hit by a cone. Let me.
Yeah. The cones were in a weird shape from what I was expecting. I didn't like get a clear picture of it, but I was just had that
From
mental
the mirror?
I'm looking.
Yeah, from the mirror, or
The
did someone
mirror,
from the
there's
boss?
0%. Because it was the
Yeah,
pattern
it
where he was.
was-
That yeah, that
alone.
that would have been the that was the one where if he got
Rivs.
coned, it was someone else coned him.
Riv's cone got him.
Did it?
Yeah.
I was pretty close to the
Yeah.
wall. Weird.
Wait, it was the second set of yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking. Yeah, okay.
I would have gone to shit a lot faster if it was the first.
That's
one.
what I was confused. I was like, how did we hit them with Shiva's cones? Like, are we terrible?
Yeah, if one of the melee hits the other party with the Shiva cone, then that's
I
not a mistake,
was
that's
like,
the assassination.
I don't like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. That actually does take effort. Yeah.
I've never paid attention to it, but only because I'm like, we can't do that, right?
You're no match for me.
I mean, you can. It's just it kind of requires intentionality because there's a lot of room to work with.
To be fair, I feel like most ultimates, by the time we clear, we feel like we've found every way to kill people, so we probably will do it once at some point.
Oh yeah, like someone's late or something. Stack.
Yeah.
$40.
Red. Blue is expanding.
Light flaming.
Thunder.
I'm chosen again.
2, 3, 4. Thunder first.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Towers. Knockback.
How about you? Only I can protect her.
We can pretend that I checked if I needed to use that proc, but I definitely didn't. I just fucking mashed that shit when it lit up.
Glowy button. Must press.
I know, I did it. I try to resist it every time, but I just couldn't that time. It was too powerful.
So I'm surprised you don't like Bard. There are always glowy buttons lighting up.
It's how much it happens that makes me hate Bard specifically.
Reap.
Cardinal Inn. Cardinal Inn. Go.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Sink into silence.
I had a panic moment where I couldn't remember which one I was allowed to look at. It almost killed me.
Yeah.
I just look away from both.
That's what made it as stupid, is I'm like, I could just look away from both, and my brain had like a fit over it.
I'm like, that way I don't care.
Yellow.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Light consume you.
Who's in?
Darkness be gone.
It's gonna be spread. Oh, I saw it, but I couldn't save you. We're dead. It's a
Yeah.
wipe.
Somebody's getting an extra. Yeah.
But wait, no.
Oh.
There's no more.
I love downtime that lasts less than 45 seconds. Yay! Happy, happy day.
Did you like not have something or?
Don't know. I might have just gotten healed before the damage went out.
I don't know. Like I usually just run in and like sucker and and that. I don't think that was enough. So
I
My
think
shit
you
should have been
mean
up.
You run in and consultation.
yeah, I don't.
No, he means sucker.
Big suck.
Spread.
I actually have a mod to change the name.
You're no match.
On
Them
PS5.
removing
Yes.
big suck is just unacceptable. It's like, it's not worth any new animation.
I don't know where they got consultation, but manifestation and accession are both skills from 11. But consultation they pulled out of nowhere.
They could have called it sucker too.
That's just Ambren for scholar skills in general.
Spread.
Missed opportunity to call it suckerer.
Bigger sucker.
Blue spread.
They could have gone the white mage route and called it Sucker 3.
Sucker 3, yeah, let's go.
Partner. Yeah, just skip 2. Yeah. Blue is expanding.
Light claim you.
I don't know, I think I prefer consultation over Eucrasian prognosis too. Like, at least they tried with Scholar. They didn't even fucking try with Sage.
There's just
Well, they
some
had to
skill
keep
names.
They had to keep the bad names that no one cared about, and then get rid of the good ones. That was what they were going for.
Scholar's just like the okay. Let's just throw it on Scholar class.
Thunder. 2, 3, 4. Thunder first.
Owie.
Spicy.
It's like, oh, we should have a class that can do party-wide sprint. I don't know, just fucking throw in Scholar.
The one job that like actually just has no identity because
It really does nothing. Yeah.
it, like what are they gonna pull from? Final
we
Fantasy
need a-
3?
I don't know. We need a
Knockback.
fairy.
Knockback.
Just throw it on Scholar.
Yeah, let's give the fairy to the military tactician job.
Yeah, we need a. Oh, there's a military tactician. Let's give it a fairy and Also angels for some fucking reason.
Also, it's not really a buffing job as much as it is a healer, so...
Fine, I'll use stuff. God.
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, save my 1 minute.
You should save more than me. Yeah, you should save more than me. But I'm still gonna complain.
Alright.
I don't care if it's right. It's the way it's gonna work.
Better if it makes you feel any better, I use stuff too.
Nope, that doesn't help at all. I appreciate you trying, but no.
Your blood shall
Help from a
freeze.
bard? Let's see here. Enter Cardinal Inn. Enter Cardinal Inn. Go.
Okay.
The light shall usher in
Yep.
peace. In stillness freeze.
I'm gonna LB.
Yeah, there on the other side of the room.
Roger. Potting.
Yep.
I do have
use everything.
sprint. I do have a thing.
I have Swift now too. I got it.
Yellow.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Light consume you.
The wings here. Please don't miss that.
This was fucked up somehow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody wasn't in their spot. I got nodded all to fuck. I have no idea who I was even tethered to.
Same.
I was
to be
like, is
honest.
the
It like
person left
started
of
like
me?
some weird hourglass. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, is the person left of me? No. Right of me? No. Across from me? No. I don't know.
I think I was somehow tethered to Barry, actually. Yeah. Because
Like skipped one
yeah.
to the left, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Or yeah, that would be. I don't know. It was just clearly not. I couldn't even figure out what it was by the end.
Sorry, I'm looking at something quickly.
Sure, I'll cancel it. I'll cancel it.
I
Yeah.
think I placed my AoE a little off. And that's
A
why
little
it didn't
bit. I
come.
should have gone towards the wall, but yeah. All right, we're good.
Okay, we good?
That was the start of it.
I noticed like right after its place, it didn't line up with the other one. And I was like, fuck. Hope this doesn't bite us in the ass.
Yeah, I would have been fine if I was just slightly more to the wall. So.
Everybody just needs to always go to the wall, because then it's just way less, like, room for, or there's way more room for it to be slightly off. I mean, obviously make sure you drop in the right spot too, but there's no reason to not just go to the wall and make it safe.
You're no match for me.
But Dad, I want to do healing.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Yellow. Spread.
As I say, I forgot to call it, but I
Go
remember
ahead.
hearing lightning.
Glad someone said that, 'cause I was like, "Hey, I don't know what this
and
is.
spread.
Oh, that's
I was
what
like, I'm
thought.
pretty sure I remember hearing lightning. It was probably spread.
It would
Spread
be
again.
intellectually dishonest for me to pretend I ever know which one it is.
Red is
Same.
expanding.
Light claiming.
I'm not making an excuse. I should look. I just don't ever.
Unironically, my backup is the audio cue because there is a distinct difference in sound between the two. And I won't hear the other ones, I'll only hear the
Before
one
it goes
that matters.
off?
No, like when he's
But when he's
charging it up, if I
channeling it,
forget
they
to
have
look.
different sounds.
Yeah.
The fire
And I
is like
remember
kind
the
of
sound
subtle, but
easier
the
than the
thunder
visual.
is. Speaking of thunder,
2, 3, 4, thunder burst.
the thunder is like loud as fuck, and the fire's not very. So it
They
is
also just
pretty
have different
distinct.
sound, yeah.
Quiet little sizzling sound.
Which I can hear because I'm up the boss's butthole when he's doing that. So
Oh hey, this isn't the lineup.
this is
Girl, we already did that back.
It was so fun, I just wanted to do it again.
Span.
I'm really glad this only does like 42k.
How about you?
As opposed to.
He's reasonably dead.
Only I can
100K.
protect her.
I hit the shiny button, sad.
Ooh.
But it was shiny, so it was.
That
worth
time I
it.
actually thought I was supposed to, I just underestimated.
You would stoke the fires of
Thank you for
conflict.
underestimating my damage, Barry. That's very kind of you.
Well, I certainly never overestimated it.
Hey, excuse you, I do like 26k now.
I still only do like 500 less than you by the point where you're at. No, it's by like this point in the fight, I mean, not where we're progged.
No, no,
Your
no!
blood shall freeze.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Please don't.
Clean.
Cardinal out. Cardinal out. Cones in.
We're moving
Fast.
fast.
The light shall usher in peace. Sink into silence.
Never mind. Oh, okay. I definitely didn't slide into a puddle.
Blue.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
Red.
Light consume you.
Okay.
Turner north. Yeah. We somehow got tangled again. Who's in?
Who's in?
Darkness be gone.
Spread. Cone soon. She's pretty close to dead, don't go crazy.
Yeah, I'm
Dead.
saving a lot.
Make sure you use Mitt. Make sure you use Mitt.
Then we shall unleash the light within.
It's okay.
No, I won't let you.
Unironically, I may have gotten confused on where to stand because of your Bunshin clone. That's the only thing I could think of. But I don't think
worry
that
about
would
I was
cause
thinking
that.
about that, but like I have to use it there.
No, yeah.
Doesn't matter right now. Just
Yeah,
focus
it
on-
doesn't matter at all. I just
Don't.
was like,
We
huh.
shouldn't have to LB this. We shouldn't have to LB this. Do it legit.
We're still potting, right? Or no?
Yes. Yeah.
I potted previous phase, but I've got like everything now, so.
Move.
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 Move. Move.
My power
Move.
surges.
Leo's down. Use the LB whenever we get the chance.
Move.
Should still be possible.
Move.
Just DPS hard. 3%. Made it. Good.
Remember mid and all that.
Green,
Yep.
are you all right? I am, thanks to you.
Hopefully I didn't do that too
Gaia.
early. Might
Same.
be.
We're good.
No, we're good. Okay.
Neutron.
I don't know why I did that.
Yep. 1 HP mechanic is first.
Yeah.
I am Logriff, servant of
It's
Zodiac.
fun to heal.
Motherfucker. Damn
I
it.
shall restore the power of darkness to
Just
the
long enough to
stars.
fuck everybody up. Yeah. Alright,
No, just forgetting I can keep songs
Pay
running.
attention. Mitt, pay attention to your flashcard.
Infinite possibilities condensed into a single moment.
Wait, not yet. Gonna-
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Oh, that's not mine.
I thought I knew where to go and somebody was there, so I was wrong or they were wrong. Let me check.
And I forgot to aim my laser. I was too busy being like, that ain't right. Rubbernecking again.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those annoying mechanics where like once one thing goes off, it's like hard to, yeah.
Turner, you were the other 10, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I was
okay,
20
I got
second.
lucky on that.
I was 20-second support fire, and there was already somebody at West on the Y. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think Graves went to west when he was 30, so it went to northeast.
Wasn't I at Northeast?
You were west.
I thought it was a B.
It's not real northeast. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
relative to the. You can check by the color of the tethers too.
Okay,
Like if
yeah, I
you're.
didn't pay attention to that part then, I guess.
Yeah, like 10s will end up going on something that isn't tethered at all. 20s will end up on the blue, and 30s on the yellow.
Yep.
Okay,
The empty
I
part
just
of the
kinda
Y
forgot about that
is
part then.
north. So like the Y will be 4, B, and 1, and then A is north in that situation.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was in that one, but I know
Yeah,
that's.
and
that's how I
then-
look at it.
I'm just rolling in. So Barry wasn't in the stack, so he got.
I went full meltdown once the spot that I thought was my spot was full. I started trying to adjust, and there was like it just made no sense where I was, so I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Yeah. As normal, go to the spot you think it is. If there's 2 people there, that way
Yeah.
we'll see it on camera.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's totally fair.
Yeah. Just remember that. If you're not sure, go to where you think you're supposed to go. And if we fuck up, then we'll understand, like, okay.
Yeah.
When you least expect it, you're
Everybody good?
You're the star today.
Yep.
Smile, your uncandid camera.
And one day I'll fucking remember that I can keep my goddamn song running during all that shit. I just sit there and watch the show, and then I'm like, wait, fuck.
I feel like there was something I was
Stupid,
supposed to be doing.
There's no
Stupid
downtime for
support.
Bard.
Stupid support like mnemonic, but 10 is nothing, 20 is blue, 30 is yellow, which is an alphabetical order.
That's actually true for both roles.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. So then,
I'm
stupid
sorry.
mnemonic in general.
Nothing does not come before blue in the alphabet.
Nothing does become before B in the alphabet, boss.
N.
By default, all systems
No.
are 0 indexed.
Oh my fucking!
Yeah.
I hate you, fucking programmers.
You could go with your stupid like 75 line nursery rhyme to remember it. This is how I'm going to remember it.
N does not come
Remember
before
when you-
B in the alphabet, you
Yellow
stupid
was
fucker.
Yellow was my Aunt Flo's favorite color, and she had 3 toes.
You're the one from Redneckville, bitch. I grew up in Dallas.
That's when I reveal I'm the most redneck of you all.
It's possible.
You're no match for me.
I mean, I am not very redneck, but my area is definitely pretty redneck.
Yeah, I grew up in a wealthy Dallas suburb.
Also,
why
I
he was
really
allowed
gotta
to
say, Barry arguing on this mic just makes it so much funnier.
The mic can't handle his power.
Spread.
Brad.
Am I like peeking out or something?
Yeah.
bit.
Oh,
It's funny.
I'm just gamer raging really hard.
Hit the
40.
table.
Spread.
40.
Purple.
Somebody's gonna like,
Fred.
somebody's gonna record one of those clips of me just screaming at someone, and I'm like cutting in and out.
You could recreate Vouch for Me and just see
I
what
was gonna
happens.
say it's gonna be my vouch
What's
for me
expanding?
moment.
Okay.
Blue.
Is that not Pikmin Dick?
I
No.
wasn't even angry. That was just a good.
It was fuck off, Queen.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah.
That one's not. That's not okay.
That one's actually even funnier because it's just so deadpan.
The context is not there. It's not. I would never say that.
This isn't your spot. Where are you standing?
Fire. 2,
Oh, I'm sorry.
3, 4. Fire first.
Oh, okay, I made it good. I literally thought I didn't make it.
We have been getting a bit faster at that, thankfully.
I know. I think my failure state is now just barely fast enough to make the cutoff, and it confuses me.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Good.
Actually, it must be
Not
much
bad.
faster. Much faster now because I also have 5 times the ping.
How about you?
Gonna go ahead and use one of my abilities.
Only I can protect her.
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
ahead
that's
and
your
not
decision.
stop using my abilities.
You use spells.
I hit Pictomic by accident. We're not gonna
I
have
was
it
gonna
for
say, I'm like, we have a
Avendus.
shield.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
We won't have it for the knockback during
Okay.
Avendus. Sorry.
How dare
I'll
you.
just
Great.
We're
I'm
not
dead.
like
Oblation.
super dangerous there. Don't do anything extra. I will change one thing.
I'll take the
I was just gonna say I
oblation.
could Oblation Rex. I don't really want to Oblation Turner. No, I'm kidding. I'll Oblation Turner. It's fine.
Your blood shall freeze.
I don't want to win.
Reap.
Cardinal in. Cardinal in. Go.
Go to the wall. Good.
The light shall usher in peace.
There was a spicy one, so.
Yeah, totally
In
spicy.
stillness freeze.
Spicy.
I think I am making it just like a step too far out.
Fucking ninja move speed.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. Fucking force march mechanics.
Yellow.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
Spread.
Spread.
Light consume you.
No.
Darkness be gone.
I couldn't see that one. I think it was north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our side was fine.
Rex just got baited by the AoE. So that time I did do the movement where, like, as soon as Graves got to me, I immediately booked it away. And even though everybody was delayed following me, it hit everybody.
Yeah. I think it is, like, the timing. I mean, it's just going to be, like, latency on the debuff timer.
And then after this pull, do we want to take our break?
Sure.
It was so wild only seeing South there because we did it perfectly and then we just exploded.
It's like, what did I do wrong? Why am I being punished? It's like you're being punished for the transgressions of others.
Welcome to living.
The annoying thing is, like, I can easily record, but it's every time the opposite side from where I'm at.
Yeah, thankfully I'm also recording, and it's so far been on my side. So.
Like,
It's
could you guys mess it up on my side, please, for once? Like,
It's 50-50 if I'm on the side that gets exploded or not.
spread.
As usual, I'm not struggling with this mechanic. I'm struggling with, like, very basic, stupid shit that annoys me. Every single ultimate experience for me.
It's never the hard thing. It's the thing that should be easy. Then you just like, why am I doing this?
It's like intense. Like, I took the three choice spot for light rampant. Is that an issue? No. Is moving the boss an issue? Yes.
Red is expanding.
Light claiming.
Them ultimate
Moving the boss
mechanics.
is always like a pain.
It's funny how it's literally always like that. But I'm sure they do it on purpose. Yeah.
It's like
We
you get this
haven't-
much time and then you're done.
We haven't gone to sextuple yet, so don't bitch yet.
Oh, trust me, I'll be bitching a lot. I'll
That
be bitching
is-
a lot at that part. I
I'm looking
know.
forward to that. Yeah.
I've already
Fire,
gotten
fire, fire, fire.
2, 3, 4. Fire burst.
Oops, all fire.
All fire.
Oh no! I got double baited? I'm just dumb as fuck, I think.
You were correct the first time, and then
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright.
I like read it correctly, and then somehow I thought there was an extra person there, and then yeah. No, I was gonna say, my salt meter is already calibrated for Darkest Dance, so I'm prepared to be very zen about it, because I've looked at that clip enough times, I'm like, alright, this is gonna be rough.
That one doesn't count.
I guess let's do one more and then take a break.
Yeah. Yeah, the movement is just gonna be turbo hyper specific, and then once I got it figured out, I think it'll be fine. But
It's always
like,
2 notches from where they go out first, so it shouldn't
yeah,
be
but
like...
the thing is, the movement is at like an insanely specific time. Also,
yeah.
it's like and it's always 2 notches, but the direction that I'm coming in and like finding center is not the same. So it's a
See,
little
right
bit
down the
more.
center.
It's a little bit more nuanced than that, but
It's mostly the timing thing. It's just because like there's just weird ass snapshot timings that you have to utilize and know. You can't like just fudge it and don't have to know them.
I have no doubt it'll be consistent once we get it,
Yeah.
but it'll just be annoying to get.
I think it is basically all Caspar based, so you just
Spread.
have to do a lot of Caspar. Yeah, spread.
Yellow.
Someone's gonna wall touch when going out someday. It's gotta happen.
It would be also easier if it was downtime, but it's not. So that adds to the fun also.
Blue is expanding.
Light claiming.
Yeah, P3 is like no downtime at all.
It's also, from what I've heard, P3 is also the phase that has like a check, kind of. Not like a hard check, but that is the one that actually has like a check.
It's probably because it doesn't have downtime, so there's not like there's no jobs that just overpower it.
Fire.
2, 3, 4.
So
fire
fire.
first. I'll fire again.
You could just say Picto. It's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Also
Picto
ninja.
is.
Like,
Well, Dark Knight also.
And Dark
but
Knight,
like, yeah, Picto the big is the big one that is going to be like significantly less overpowered on that phase. Yeah. Not bad, still very good, just less overpowered.
Are y'all looking forward to Rex having dance partner?
Protects nothing.
Is that really that
Tower
strange?
knockback?
I don't know the actual dancer priority. I
Yes,
just
it's
assumed
Picto or
was pretty high
Samurai.
up. Yeah, I was gonna say. I expected it was usually.
Sorry, you said samurai, right?
Only
Picto or
I think
Samurai.
Ninja's what, like 3rd or 4th now?
Yeah, it's crit interaction that takes Picto above Ninja. Because Ninja doesn't quote unquote gain as much from Devilment as Picto does.
Right, because when you have auto crit, you gain more than if
Yeah.
you don't. Yeah. Picto do be having them auto crits. In burst, specifically.
Yeah.
This TBN. Oh, good. I was gonna say this TBN might not
She
break,
did the bonus
but it
one.
did. Yeah, we got the freebie.
Yeah.
Your blood shall
Everybody's
freeze.
favorite kind of bonus, a slap in the face.
Reek.
Inner card in. Inner card in. Go.
The light shall usher in peace. Sink into silence.
Apparently that is hard for controller players.
Yeah, I think, from what I understand, it's mostly that a lot of controller players like try to turn their camera instead of just sitting back.
No.
And that
They're
screws
called
them.
idiots.
Yeah. Yellow.
Reek.
Good enough.
A little finicky.
Yeah.
As long as she takes like one step, you're good.
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Partner.
Light consume you.
Who's in?
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Back.
Owie.
And we're done. Yeah, even if you had it, we're done. If anybody dies there, it's an auto.
What is happening there?
People are just low. Something's missing.
I don't have anything else to use because I'm using all my med on this, so I mean, the only thing I could do is oblation somebody, but I would need to know who to oblation every time.
I can throw Hard Light on Rex since he's like right next to me. Or not Hard Light, Hard Condom. I don't know.
I'll just pay attention more.
Help, but,
What are you doing as we run in?
Size, Swift Med 2, and usually Lily as I move out to my spot.
Okay. It's weird.
What is the range? Oblation range is pretty far. I can probably just always oblation. Who else died? Elastic, right? So it's casters.
I was
they're
close
getting
there.
low.
I,
Alright,
oh
I'm
yeah,
just
before
gonna-
I did, but that.
All right,
pulse
so
although the
I'm
pull
just gonna
I
make-
died, everyone else was topped, and I was at 60k, so I think it was literally just a timing thing.
He would have had to have missed something from Thomas. Then?
Yeah, like I think, well, no, because me and Thomas were in the same stack. There's no way I missed anything. It was just
Oh, or
I
maybe
think
like your
the-
heal.
I
you
got
cast-
healed
Yeah.
after or like before the damage went out or something.
Right. Like if you cast, if it would have been your heal most likely, because it's like it propagates to you first. But yeah, I don't know.
Elastic, you are 5th.
Time for 80 million macros again.
I'm just looking.
I mean, it's
at
just
it.
one. It's whatever.
Okay,
I don't mind.
and there's the Rapture. And then as it goes off, we're getting the Concitation and Medica too, so we're just not doing it quick enough. Okay, I'll Swift that.
Yeah, we can.
And then end
We can we can and maybe we should like sneak forward after the first orb goes off, because I think that's when the chains disappear after the first one goes off, right?
It's kind of between the two. There's like
Yeah.
a separate event for it, but it goes away.
like we are doing healing, it's
I
just
have
not
bubble.
quick enough.
I have bubble.
But yeah, I don't think that would really be the issue, because the problem is we lose our HP during the tower. There's probably some RNG with like is elastic and Rex in or out of the tower. So people in the tower take more damage. If it's stack rather than split, the stack takes less damage than the split. So
Although
it's
that
like
time it
there's a
was
few
stacked, but
random.
yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying there's like a lot of random variables here
So-
that could
Yeah,
be.
so
screwing
checking the
the thing a
video, it
little
looks
bit.
like if you do the dodge sideways after the first one goes off, then go forward, the chain disappears as you're walking. So like that probably is the motion we could do, is like dodge to the side, and then as soon as you've gotten into the safe spot, curve around the orb to start going towards center. And the puddles that are in middle are like beginning to disappear as you would be walking forward. So I guess
How much are we surviving? Light rampant by the initial hit. Should we just take one thing off of that and push it back?
Let me see.
I took 36k from it on that pull.
Okay, so nothing basically.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time to like heal everybody up before they
I
go
guess
out,
that's
though, either.
true. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just thinking because the
took
thing is,
90K from it.
I reprisal the light rampant hit. But the thing is that reprisal does not help for any of the mechanics afterwards because they're not from the boss. It only helps on that initial hit. So I could take the reprisal off of that, and then I could just reprisal her right when she comes back, and then that would cover the stack.
Yeah.
It would cover the stack split and the cones.
I was gonna say, man, I took 90k from the thing. I think I missed the deploy or something.
I can move.
I didn't have a shield.
Well, so one, I have an unused bubble here, so I can, as we're dodging the stack shit, put bubble in the middle, so it's up for all of the healing we're already doing.
No, you
Yeah.
did have the shield.
And also I can just move my shield off the light rampant hit to after it, so that it's up for the stacks.
Your
As
shield
I have-
from wings, you're saying?
Yeah, right now I'm doing both. I'm
That
doing
makes sense. Yeah,
wings
that
and the
makes
shield
sense.
for light rampant. But everyone's pretty much full, like, anyway, so the regen from it is just kind of being wasted. Like, it's breaking on LR and then just regenning nothing.
Right, okay.
But if it breaks on the stack or the tower damage, it'll regen as people are moving.
Oh, you didn't have a shield for the light rampant cast.
Yeah.
You weren't super low though.
It's
little
not
low.
killing the
90K.
melee though. It's killing
yeah.
it's killing the casters.
Like,
yeah.
Honestly, I just
uh,
like all we have to do is like I just have to save Swift for it. That's it.
I mean, I think Elastic's plan is good because that's something that we're like not really getting value out of right now. I think also if we have to move something else, we should move my reprisal because we're not getting that much value out of that. And then, like,
the boss wasn't
there's-
targetable for that reprisal.
yeah, you can't reprisal her until after the stack spread.
Yeah, the cones can be reprisal, but that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I start cooking my mooter when
Yeah,
we take the
Like,
stack spread.
it is mostly just gonna be. I think it's just a healer thing. Like, I don't think it's gonna be needing mid. Me and Elastic
Yeah,
just have to
yeah.
get smarter.
We can
gonna get a
buy
drink
time
really
for the
quick, I'll be right
healers by
back.
going forward a little earlier, but there's not a lot earlier we can go forward. We can only maybe buy like a second.
Yeah,
I'm kind of afraid of that anyways because if somebody moves like a step early, then we're just gonna die. It's gonna be kind of stupid. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll
I'll be right
change
back, too.
it
Yeah.
because
I'm
I
gonna hit the
usually
bathroom.
just run in center and then end and then concitation, but I should just Swift it because like this I don't need Swift at all for a while.
Right him back. I could do Unreal, but I have a hard stop at I have to be off at 9 Eastern or 6. Sorry, 9 PST or 12.
I was like 9 Eastern.
9
Girly,
Pacific or
girly pop that
12
fast.
EST. Yeah, sorry.
I just wasn't sure if we'd be doing it while you're out of town. If we are, I just need to know so I can switch characters.
Yeah, I mean I can do it. I just said I would call. I said I would call the girl I'm seeing at 9. So.
Aww.
I know. Yeah, it's fucking adorable.
Just add
Etc.
another call, bro. Put her on speaker.
Yeah. Fastest way to clear up my schedule. Be like, hey babe, check out this sick game I'm playing. We like bust out our fucking calculators and talk about mitigation.
Hello, Barry's female companion. I am Discord user Meteor. Please breed me.
Yeah.
But you can call me Pussy Popping Penelope for short.
Yeah. That will be a very distant future event where the Twitch channel is talked about at all. But given that Bianco takes 15 minutes for 2 kills, that's probably fine. I forgot we didn't do it this week.
Yeah. This is like the smoothest Unreal we've ever had, honestly.
This has got to be the easiest one so far. It has to be the easiest one
And the
so far.
Turner's over there suffering in casual land, I guess.
Turner, I don't know what to tell you. This might be a good opportunity for a hard talk with him.
This
I'm
is like
looking.
legitimately the easiest Unreal.
I'm not trying. I mean, it's whatever. But like, if they didn't do it on, if they didn't do it on content, it's different. But I don't know.
I mean, I didn't do it on content.
Alright,
I
I'm
just made
back.
shit up as I went along, and it was fine.
Oh, Bianca? Yeah, it was slightly
Took me 2 hours in
harder
Pugs.
on content. Slightly harder.
2 hours blind on with Pugs, but it was
Yeah.
mostly because people didn't
was-
know about the tank LB. The tank
Yeah,
LB
that was
really.
the main
tank LB
thing, and
actually destroys the fight. It's really stupid and should not
We-
have been brought into the Unreal.
We also had like way less mid back then versus now, like comparatively. So.
Yeah, I mean that's true for sure. The party for sure had way less mid.
Yeah.
The tanks had a little bit.
Um,
Actually, they had a lot less because they didn't
but
have
yeah,
the active
look-
bit yet, right?
Looking at the clip of us dying there, like if me and Elastic just kind of alter how we're healing things and getting things out a little quicker, we're fine. So I don't think we need to like move things around that much.
I'm not gonna move anything if you guys don't tell me to. I was just throwing out there that my reprisal kind of sucks because it only covers one thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you
forgot
can't-
that I
you're-
also can't. Yeah.
Your reprisal is kind of useless there anyway. You can use it for the cones, but the cones themselves aren't actually.
They do nothing.
all
The
that
cones are not
lethal.
gonna kill us. Yeah. Yeah.
So like, really, there's nothing to do.
I was
except...
thinking she was targetable because she floats in the middle, but you're right. She's not actually targetable. So there's just not a lot of good reprisals in that phase.
Downtime be like.
And missionary, I'm already using somewhere that we probably want to. It's already like affecting that, so it's like, yeah. Someone didn't clear.
I'm
How
the
dare.
only one fit to protect him.
One of my friends discovered Tombstone and showed me mine, and I was like, wow, this is really fucking detailed, actually. Spread.
Yeah, have you not seen it? It
I-
has a lot of shit actually.
Not like seen it. Like, I know it exists, and I looked at it very briefly. Okay.
Hi,
Oh,
Turner.
okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I probably could have been one step forward. I'll take partial credit on that one.
I could
minutes.
also been one step back too.
It's like the first minute in. I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah, like honestly, if a mistake happens before first
You can't
down, it's
recover
fucking
that
fun.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way to recover that anyways.
I normally like mega toe the
Who
soil,
agreed, by the way?
and I was like maybe a step in.
Alright.
Yeah. I didn't set up the macro for the soil, so it's always gonna be like slightly.
It's been constant so
Yeah.
far that I've noticed.
I try to aim it for his like taint.
Wiener.
I always
That
try
too.
to be like as close in as I feel safe being, but I just have slightly less good
Right.
visibility on my laptop, so I probably just didn't go out. I didn't go in quite as far.
You're no match for me.
Yeah. And arranging us like this is so we can go in, because if we're adjacent, we like straight up can't as melee.
A feeble steel.
I know like I'm quote unquote supposed to like go clockwise, but with the cones and M4, just going back and forth just feels way more natural to me. That
Stack.
I'll just fuck it.
Stack.
Go back out.
Blue.
Anyone else feel like blue's the rarest?
No.
I immediately brain dumped this in each bowl, so I have no idea.
Yeah, me too. Red is expanding.
Light claim you.
I'm very nearly at the point where I only have subconscious knowledge of this phase.
I found a
because I'm talking
pattern.
about the later
I found a
ones.
pattern of these circles, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We always start by one that's expanding.
We start by both of them. Anyway.
But one of them is always expanding.
Yeah. I have had moments where I had to like recall my own voice calls to know what it is.
Fire.
Fire. 2, 3, 4. Fire first. You gotta get way up in there, Morty. Freaking. You were like really deep in there, Turner.
It doesn't matter if you're on the 2 side, technically.
I just wanted to make sure you all had uptime so that Barry doesn't bitch.
If you're on the 1 side, you have to be careful because his hitbox moves, but
Knockback.
How about you?
I appreciate it, Turner.
No, it's so that I don't have to hear you whine.
Only I can protect her.
I mean, I can just do less damage, and then
Yeah. I mean,
then you'll
oh.
have to learn how to do some damage.
well,
You're
that's
a-
why we do things for Turner, so it's just we don't want to hear him whine.
Yeah, at least I'm not whining about dumb things like uptime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Looks at
whining
me and
about having
Thomas
too much.
standing around at the end of the fight.
I
Think of
whine
our
about
damage,
important
guys.
things, like having to tell left from right.
Your blood shall freeze. Reap.
Inner cardinal in. Go.
Ooh, I almost wall touched.
Light shall usher in peace.
This is fine. Maybe not.
Sink into silence.
We'll be okay. Just do your shit. Now we're probably screwed.
Okay.
Now we're
That's-
fucked.
Just practice, Do what you can at least. Probably impossible, right? Because of the res timing.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have Swift either, so.
Alright, yeah, well.
That,
You can practice finding
the
it.
last death was like, we could have did it with the 2 deaths, and then the last one was like, nope.
6 with Thomas up, we don't even need LB. 6 without Thomas up, we need LB. I've been paying attention. Which means eventually we convert 6 without Thomas up to just use a lot of extra mitt, and then everyone seriously gets good, but right now it's probably a death.
I mean, the LB in general is just our backup plan. It's not-
I'm the only one.
Well, the problem is if we use it there, I think it's in the long run it will screw us for like everything. Like it'll make it like an unclearable fight. But right now it doesn't matter.
Partners.
You're no match for me.
Oh shit.
I mean, people just use it for damage in P3,
Shield protects
with the mandatory one being all the way at the end.
Yeah. Like it's definitely worth to use to
Spread.
recover if we can.
Yeah.
Spread.
At least until we hit P3 and rage at minimum.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with any of that. I'm saying at some point in the distant future it converts, but yeah.
40 spread.
I mean, I hit it that time. Just couldn't
Spread.
solve the res problem.
What do you mean Dark Knight doesn't have a res?
Blue is expanding.
light claiming.
I think it's safe to say it doesn't need that, but I mean,
Barry
Track-
going full Zap Brannigan. Stop dying, you cowards!
Tractor. Tractor.
This guy really is from Texas.
Could take the boy out of Texas.
Fire.
Fire.
2, 3, 4. Fire first.
It's really just hearing like tanks whine about anything because in my mind, like I'm married to a tank, so I'm just like great. It's like talking to my fucking husband, which is one of my least favorite activities.
I think they
this
get
guy
a pass
is
on
incredibly,
APOC,
this guy is incredibly ungrateful considering I saved his ass on every single pull of DSR and top routinely.
Because you had to.
He's in control of his own HP. Never forget.
Yeah, dude. I'm trash. Alright, I'll kill myself after this. Yeah.
Just why not
Yep,
just
right
now? Yeah.
Only
I had to wait for the thing to blow up, is why. Or you all die.
Did it already blow up?
Probably don't hold anything.
You're good. Yeah, you guys are fine.
Fools. You would
Boat.
stoke the fires of conflict.
I'll spam
no,
my
make
stupid
sure
little
the-
dash.
Make sure the Dark Knight has MP for Power Slash.
Power slash. What
Boost
year
and
is it?
power slash.
Dark
Feels
Knight's Power
bad.
Slash for all that MP, all that enmity.
Unironically, I had to open with that in PF because there's just no.
You
other
always, yeah, you always had to in Heaven's Word or you were screwed.
Dark Heart's Fire Slash wasn't added until Stormblood, I thought.
way. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I was referring to Stormblood. I don't know. Intercardinal in. Intercardinal in. Go.
The light shall usher in peace. Sink into silence.
We're okay on damage. Just do it.
Just do it. Do it now.
Oh shit.
Red.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Light consume you.
Huh?
Huh?
I don't.
How?
That
I
was
have a
like
guess.
the most
I have a guess
painful thing.
actually. I think that the way that we're spreading out the lines, the edges of the lines are getting to be too far away, so that it's potentially possible for someone across from you. Let me think
I
about
had
this. How
that thought on
works.
Thursday. So
We need to be. The
thought.
point is, we need to make sure that our line is a little bit condensed.
Yeah, rather than like all the way to
Stretched
the D,
way across
it's
the room.
like
Yeah.
just a little bit out from the one.
Because nobody was ever in there like late at all, so there's no way it was a timing issue that time. If somebody has like a screenshot of where we were beforehand, we can probably see it. But I'm guessing the middle. I'm guessing the middle two people were too close somewhere. Is the only way that I can think of this happening.
Why does new Shadowplay take 9 years to save the damn video?
The other thing that would sort of fix this is instead of a line, wrap around the boss more. So like the two people on the edges, like the healers on our side and the ranged on the far side, like wrap
Like
around the
make it an
hitbox
actual
rather than
circle.
making a square. Yeah, because the thing is, like, if I am closer to the person on the outside edge, like if me and Rex, for example, are too close rather than Thomas and Rex, that screws it up potentially.
I'm having
See what
trouble
I'm saying?
figuring out how Rex got tethered to that combination at all, because it's literally going to Elastic and Turner.
Yeah.
Do you have the? Is the screenshot posted? Let me look at it.
Yeah, I'll put the bigger screenshot so you can actually see Elastic. I did the condensed one there. So first one is just it's like right after Light Rampant went off, but like before the things appeared. And then next is right after it appeared. Like this combination of tethers like makes no fucking sense.
I can't see because my. Hold on. Let me bring it up on my big monitor. So it's
One
like
shot
there's a
is
few
that.
random. I know, but I'm just saying there's like a lot
So
of random
Riv
variables here.
is
connected to. No, that's
so-
not a line, right? That's just the stupid line from the ball above your head.
No, I'm connected to
Who is-
Leo and Turner.
Leo is connected to Rex.
Partner.
Rex is connected to Elastic.
I am not connected.
No, he is not connected to Rex. The connections
Yeah.
are Rex
Oh, it
is
floats
connected
over
to-
your head. I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
it goes past Leo. Yeah,
I'm
So
looking at it from
Rex
my
is connected
POV
to
right now.
Elastic and Turner. I am connected to Turner and Leo.
Light
And so it's like,
consume
it's
you.
like Rex to Turner to me to Leo to, I assume one of the tanks. I
So
can't
the
see,
way that it
and
gets like
Elastic.
this.
We're all here in time on everyone's
So
screen.
the way that this happens is the way this assigns is it picks one person and then it tethers them to the two closest people. Then it picks another person and it tethers them to the two closest people. But it will never tether to somebody who already has an AoE or already has a tether. So they can be very screwed up because once there's one step that's like out of order, then crazy shit can happen. So you can't necessarily look at this thing and like work backwards.
So
But,
it
like-
may no, just as a guess is how it could have worked.
It
Is
might have
it
picked
could
me
have
first.
assigned to you, Barry,
Or
and
Yes.
I am physically closer to you than Rex is.
Yes,
So
correct.
it would
Oh,
have
yeah.
assigned to Elastic and me.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. But
And then
what
it
should
assigns the next
happen?
person is me, then to Turner, then the closest person to him is Rex.
Right, and what
Yeah.
should have happened is that it should have if it picked me, it should have picked Greaves,
Light
and it should have
consume
picked.
you.
We want it to ideally pick Greaves and Rex, which
I
for
have
us
the,
to accomplish means we need to be. I think it's that we just need to wrap around the boss, but let me think.
What
about
else?
this.
Okay,
So
look.
we could just
Can
do
we just
clock
have
contracts.
exact static spot? So like, if
That's
the
what we should-
edges are in, like here, like the 4 and B and 2 and D, and then the tanks are maybe like on the edge of their two markers, like here and here. That should work, right?
I mean, I was thinking it would also work if we literally just each had a marker and just.
It just
stood
needs to
on
be
the
a
dark blue line.
I
circle.
I put in my
Yeah.
video from my side in chat, by the way.
So
The
just
marker
thinking
thing
about the
would
math
work
here,
too, but it's
just thinking about the math here, we just need to make a circle, because if we make a circle, if you imagine everyone is standing on the radius of a circle, the shortest distance is always the person closest to you. Like there's no exceptions to that rule.
right.
So
Yeah.
so I think as long as we all use the black circle and we stand on the black circle on our respective radial to the boss, it fixes this problem. It does get a little bit better as we like utilize the space more. So like rather than being super crunched on like 1 and on A, it'll be a little better the more spread out we are. But we don't need to like fully spread around the circle on radials. I think we just need to make sure we respect that circle. Because you can see like Rex being off of that black circle by a decent amount. That creates an opportunity for Leo to be closer to me. If Rex was on that black circle and I'm also on the black circle, Rex is always closer to me just because of the math involved.
You're right.
Right.
Make sense? I think that's all it is. We just need to use that black circle more.
Yeah, we need to have an exact distance.
Always be touching the black circle.
Yeah, I think that'll fix this.
And have the correct person to your left and the correct person to your right.
Right. I mean, we should naturally space about how we are. Just touch the circle, and we should be good. It doesn't need to be like absolutely perfect either, because we have enough space between us that it'll be okay if we're just like touching that thing. I think.
So like, try to be close on the black circle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
if
think
everybody was
going-
perfectly on the exact same circle, like down
Yeah.
to the sub-pixel, it wouldn't even matter where we are. It would only matter the
Exactly.
order, and it would
That's-
be forced to
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So I think we don't need to change the spread from 2 to D and from 4 to B. That's fine. You can keep the spread from those places. You just need to touch the black circle. If you're touching the black circle, that's going to almost guarantee, unless somebody is like way off, you're going to almost be guaranteed to have the correct distance between everyone. So, yeah. I think that was just like a new case, and that's why we are confused by it.
Yeah, looking at the screenshot, I'm literally the only one who got tethered to 2 people who are actually adjacent to me. So I think it
Well,
might have
then
started
whoever-
with me.
Yeah, if it picked you first and you got the like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think it was me that got first, and then it just like went around all fuckerly after
To
that.
be fair, the picking thing is my guess, but I don't know how else they could program this, because it would become like space station levels of unnecessarily complicated if they're doing it any other way. So that has to be how they're doing it.
And that usually is how they do things, where it's like it picks one and then it like follows from there.
Yeah. So, especially since we know this game is synchronous, there's like no real other solution that's reasonable.
Yeah. That is the most fucked I've ever seen that, though, which is pretty funny.
I'm the only one.
That was very perplexing.
Just unknot losers. Let's go.
Partner?
I don't have pokery.
Okay. Voked.
You're no match
I do
for
hate
me.
you, though. That cost me a Shadow Edge.
I'm sorry.
My first available weave space happens now.
Come, show me your strength.
Fred?
Oddly enough, I have less wave space. 4D spread.
Elastic Hitness with the yawn. Is this revenge for the other day? Partner?
I definitely believe you have less weave space, Thomas, but you lose less for pushing it out of the burst window. That's the problem.
Red.
Most of yours are heals, right?
No.
He's got a lot of energy drains.
I have a lot of energy drains.
There's, what, 6?
Yeah, but I only use 5 in this opener.
Ah.
1 is soil, or technically 4, I guess. 1 is soil and 1 is saved for the Indom after.
Thunder. 2. 3. 4. Thunder first. The tanks are all here.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Towers. Knockback.
How about
My biggest DPS gain at this point is going to be remembering to not use my 1 minutes early in P2, because I do that like 80% of the time.
I love glaring at my fucking gauge and like willing it to proc.
And then it doesn't.
But when it does, I feel like, yes, I have a connection.
When do they give Bard glare?
Come on! It's not working.
Your blood shall freeze.
Mine are working.
Just in time, thank god. Fuck the stupid game.
Clean.
Intercardinal out. Intercardinal out. Goes in.
The light shall usher in peace. In stillness freeze.
Nerds on ice.
Basically the whole ultimate.
That's the name of the Willy Wonka ice show.
Is it?
I don't think such a thing exists. That's just what I would call it.
Oh, can it be put on by the Glasgow Willy Wonka exhibit?
Purple.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
That was scary as fuck. Holy shit.
Fred.
I don't know how I didn't get hit.
I'm like, I thought you said your ping was bad. Alright, on the dark line.
Light consume you.
Dots.
Oh, let's go this way. Yeah. Very south.
Yeah.
Who's in?
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Where are we the weird
Bones.
ones?
Yeah, if
We
I
never
just
talked about it, but I didn't want to deviate.
Did something weird happen?
Still you
I think
Barry
we'll
and
be
I
well.
do ours on Cardinal,
then
everyone
we
else
shall
does on
unleash
Intercard.
the light within.
She's basically dead. Make sure you mit. Make sure you're in.
Let you.
Oh, I've got 100 rescissors and 2 mudras and all the cooldowns, so.
Pot. Don't LB.
I
Pot.
heard
Don't
100
LB.
Reese's.
She won't last much longer.
I could go for 100 Reese's right now.
Reese's Pieces or Reese's?
Either. But mostly pieces.
Hold on, Reed.
Move. 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 Move.
My power surges.
We're gonna need to LB.
Move. We're good.
I noticed
also-
something funny.
I also had that thing where I couldn't see the fucking thing.
I was wondering why you weren't calling.
I'm like, I can see it barely.
I am
It's like a
thanks to you.
thin red strip.
We should have redundancy in that always. Just
Yeah.
You should be
for that
calling
very
it
reason.
based on the cast bars, not the code. That's the whole point. Call it on the cast bars.
Well, that's not fun.
Literally-
I'm not doing that.
Servant of Zodiac.
All right, pay attention. Make sure your flashcard is up.
Past, present,
Make sure you mit.
My flashcard.
I know, mine crashed too, whatever. I know it.
Yeah, I got hit by a flare. The flares need to go like out, not like max melee.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough time. I went out like I was trying to go out, but I didn't quite make it.
For
Rex, I
DPS,
think
I
you went
think
to the
there
wrong-
was someone who went to the 22nd spot with the.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
Rex.
someone
Yeah,
did.
Rex. That was you. You did go to the wrong spot.
Did I? Where did I go? Where did you see me go?
You were to my what direction is that? You were to my right, which you should literally never be. You should always be to my left, and
Oh, and
I'm positive I
yeah,
went to the correct spot.
Riv, you were also not in the right spot.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
was the
Initial.
ice.
Oh yeah, okay. I was
Yeah,
just wondering because
just to
you
do
went
one
out.
thing at a time. So for the 10-second flare DPS, so those are always going to a traffic light that does not have any tether at all. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
like
isolated
it's,
to-
it's to the southeast and southwest. Or like it's the two traffic lights that flank the stem of the Y.
Goodbye, Turner.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
It was just shadow play.
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought I had a 20-second flare, but I had a 10. Okay.
Okay, then yeah, if that's all it was that you just misread it as 20, then that would explain why you were there.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna share my clip here and like show you what I'm seeing here, because there's some like fucky things happening.
Oh, it is like our
Just-
third time there. So.
Yeah.
We can just
have
kind of
it, I
work
just-
through. Are you just posting it in the chat?
Yeah, I'm just posting in the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just look at it and everybody can check themselves and we can talk about it. I was in the right spot, but I didn't go far enough out for flare. But I don't know. I paid attention to nothing else, so. I was 10-second flare at relative north, and I did the first two steps correctly, and then I killed one with my second step, but I did my third step
Yeah.
correctly. And then I died.
Well, okay, so I think I also can just not go out at all until I see those flares go off, and that'll buy you.
I know, mine crashed too, whatever.
I was like
I know it.
repositioning that way a little bit.
I think you intentionally have to only go out 5 or less seconds before everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
'cause-
here's the
I did go to
application.
the wrong arrow, yeah.
Here's the
Yeah,
application.
Hold on, I'm bringing your shit up.
Where are we bringing it?
I,
Are we-
In Discord, Turner's
Yeah,
hosting.
I do recognize now that I went to the
Yeah,
the
you
wrong
were-
thing, but
you were-
nobody else was there, so it was kind of confusing.
The other 30 wasn't there either.
Yeah.
I posted it
Okay.
in alt only.
Everyone see what they have. I had a
Yeah.
decent enough view.
I also went to the wrong spot, but was 30 and didn't do anything wrong yet. Except maybe miss a laser beam.
Okay, so at this point you can see. Well, actually, hang on. I guess. I
Is
should
this
go
the
back-
first mechanic timing that we're looking at right now, Turner?
Yeah. So
Okay.
here's the orientation. So south is C. So wait, no, that's south is C. So that has 3 is north. See where people seem
So
to
I
be
should have gone to
tending.
C, but I accidentally went to what is that? 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah.
I see Rex
and
there,
you-
and I'm like, that's not right.
You iced everyone.
Yeah.
Or no, not ice. Hold on. What
I
was
think
that?
I think what happened was since he wasn't baiting that laser, I baited the laser.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the closest person, so it went to you.
So this kills me.
Those laser
Yeah.
baits
And
are
then
I
it
got hit by
started-
specific positioning for that reason.
What led to the actual like super death?
Yeah. I got hit by a
Also, someone
Well,
had
the
a
first,
fire in the
I
middle.
think the first actual mistake was,
was just people not being in the right spot.
Like
Well,
6
we
people
didn't-
going to the wrong spot.
We didn't have enough for the stack because I think that's what gave me the damage down.
So I can see myself in Thomas's, so I am in between the two. So I go out but I'm not out quite far enough. So Riv wouldn't normally have been there. I don't know if that would have made my
Oh, I
explosion.
see. I actually need to make sure I 100% do not go out until the traffic lights start spinning.
Yes,
because
exactly.
there's the stack markers and there weren't enough people.
That's what I was saying about the 5
Yeah.
seconds thing. If you have more than 5 seconds till something, you have to be in the middle because otherwise there's a stack happening without you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
and
either
the
5
thing that
seconds or your
like
traffic light is
really
going.
really
Yeah.
killed everyone is because Rex thought he was the 10-second fire. He's in the middle when his fire is resolving. So then that's like what that explosion
that's
was.
To be
That's
clear,
what it
though,
was.
I was supposed to go further. Like, I didn't go out far enough. It would have been okay, but you can see it was, like, cutting it really close. If you look at Thomas's footage, the explosion comes, like, really, really close to center. Because I went out past my traffic light, but I didn't go out, like... I should have gone out, like, 3/4 of the way to the wall, basically.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, Turner, weren't you a 10-second fire also?
Yeah, I was.
And he was out at the same time as you.
He was a 20-second fire.
I was the 20-second fire.
Yeah,
there's
Rex
only
is
one
10.
DPS 20.
The whole thing we were talking about was the fact that Rex is a 10-second fire. And
I
went to the
thought it was 20
spot.
seconds, but I was a 10 second.
I'm looking to see
I
the
just guessed
application.
it.
So this still doesn't solve who the...
Rex and Turner
Why
were
the group
10,
got fired.
Leo was 20, and then Riv was ice.
Yeah, I was standing in for the 30 as ice, yeah.
I mean, just going down the list, I guess, for support. Was anybody not in the right initial spot for support?
Me.
Technically Elastic, but he kind of died before.
Yeah, I was, but nothing that I did
Let me.
would have been as a result of me being lost.
Well, I think the actual chain of deaths is obviously going to be from...
What is new?
The chain of deaths is going to happen no matter what because Riv died from my AoE, which then is going to cause all of Riv's debuff to... I know, mine crashed too, whatever. I know it.
I
So,
don't think
okay,
they instantly activate.
As
They did not
I'm
instantly activate.
Yeah,
now,
because it's
so-
ticking down on
Yeah.
his corpse.
So okay,
Oh,
the minus the first thing, as the second thing, which is me and Elastic baiting. Elastic's not there. Greaves, I think is fire, but he's going at a laser, and then Riv's in the healer spot.
Yeah, Riv went to my spot and
Yeah.
did the laser that
I got hit
just
by a
didn't
flare.
do,
Yeah,
but died to it.
Right. Well, I died because of the flare, though. Not.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
A
laser
dark-
was the killing blow. Yeah.
A Dark Fire 3 goes off in the center, which kills almost everyone at the end. I don't know whose it is, though, because I can't see the debuff timers on Thomas's thing. I know, mine crashed too.
I'm bringing mine back. Just
Greaves died first. It's Greaves and Leo that have the 20. And Greaves died first to something, and then his corpse blew up with 2 seconds left on the timer in the middle.
I wish I had Shadow Play so much right now.
Yeah.
Do I even have it set up on this computer? If I try to do it, what happens?
I got
One
the short,
thing
the short
with-
version is
yeah.
we're not quite yet figuring out our job or our hourglass, and until we get those two things down, I don't
Yeah,
think we need to like
there's-
talk too much about it.
I think in my opinion, if you know the first thing you did wrong, I don't know why we care beyond that. Like, just
Yeah.
worry about the first
Yeah.
thing you did wrong right now.
Yep.
Yeah. I went out
I
too
hit by a
early
flare.
and to the wrong one. That was my thing.
So close though.
yeah.
Other than that,
I had the
everything was
job.
right.
I had the right job, so I was on like one of the 3 spots that would have been at that timer. I was just on the wrong one of the 3.
I just love viewing things with the logic of like, other than the 3 things that I was in charge of, everything I did was right.
Yeah, I think about all I maybe did right was go to the right spot, and nothing else happened for me.
Yeah, I think if you're 20 seconds, everything just goes to shit before you actually have a chance to do anything.
Just remember also, you're signaling your spot and then you go back to center. So
Alright.
it's like, you gotta be in center because once those
I'm the only one
stacks start going off, if there's not enough people in the center, we just die.
Well, there's actually not even a need to body signal. You can just like read your one person.
Spread.
You're boxing for, right? Spread.
You're no match for me.
Yeah, like I did go to my tower or my traffic light like immediately.
Yeah, I think
Just-
it actually,
just
if it's
to
fast enough,
sig-
you probably shouldn't do that. But
Just to signal the people, just to single to the other DPS, the other support. But
Show me your strength.
I don't know if there's enough time to evaluate that stack.
I mean, for supports there is, but
It is faster for DPS, I guess, because the flares are like
Barry.
You had time to like disconnect,
So
reconnect,
slow.
partners.
It's so slow.
Blue is expanding. Yeah. Imagine how slow it must feel to people who use Splatoon for that. Or they literally
How
don't even have to
slow
watch
the whole game feels when you use Splatoon.
Yeah.
They're just playing a tactical RPG at this point.
Yeah.
Dude, a
Just
guy
a
on
bit.
the... There was that big... I'll talk afterwards. I don't want to kill us.
Fire.
There.
2, 3, 4. Fire first. I almost
There was like a really big subreddit thread on Sims versus add-ons and like legitimacy shit, and there was like this dude fighting, like he was fighting to the death that he was a hardcore player. It's expand. He was fighting to the death that he was a hardcore player and that Sims were cheating, but that he actively wanted people that used add-on. Oh my god, I'm an idiot, dude.
Same.
I even said it. I don't know why I did it.
Kill yourself now.
There's no tank. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright.
Let's do it.
Come on, dude.
Hurry up.
I tried to run into the wall like 5 times, sorry. I just can't. Brain. I'm up.
Fools. You would stoke the
Voked.
fires of conflict.
Good enough.
Good thing your
I'll
health
live.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, she doesn't auto until after this, thankfully.
How about that TBN though?
That's, yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
that's
shit.
not happening. It's just tank damage, we're probably fine.
I think we'll be
Your
okay.
blood shall freeze.
I'm still potting this phase though.
Yeah.
Later.
Cleave.
Cardinal out. Cardinal out. Cones in.
I hate the timing of that.
You and everyone else in the universe.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
In stillness freeze.
Yellow.
It's slightly off center. I didn't have time. Just be careful.
Good enough.
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Light
On the blue
consume
line.
you.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We got lucky. Very south. Oh yeah. Two in.
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Cone. Melee LB. I know we're probably
100%
screwed, but
LB, but
yeah.
someone die so I can press the
DPS die.
frog.
Still you resist. Then we shall unleash the light within.
We actually would have made it without the tank deaths, which hurts.
I won't let you.
F.
2020.
We were actually close. It just goes to show you, though, like, there is shit we can recover from, as stupid as it looks.
I mean, we would have just been fucked next phase. So we'd...
Well, we could have started killing them off, though, and res them. We would have been in bad shape, yeah. But we could have LB'd the next phase and practiced third phase.
Can I look at that quickly? Sorry, I was very curious what happened.
I mean, Rex was
so-
literally on the wrong side of the room
Yeah.
and did a jump across the room.
No, that we fixed that.
No,
part,
yeah,
but,
he means like why that.
So
didn't
what
result
happened was,
in more
like,
people.
on our side, I saw the person got there, so everybody was in the stack. So I started moving, but nobody else moved at all, and I actually just barely got out of the stack before it picked. So, like, I should have noticed that nobody else was moving and like stuttered it instead of just like going.
That's personally why I hate this bullshit.
I agree 100%. I just think
I mean, I think the
people
timing's gonna be
literally running
fucked no
sprints.
matter what. So let's just like.
That's
really
why I'm
arguing
saying
about
if
this
it's
over and
fucked
over
no
again,
matter
like-
what, you might as well go to the static safe spot rather than like, oh hey, let's all meet up and then try to like
it's
play
the stack
chicken
versus
when we're
movement
moving
that-
together.
I think we just whoever has the stack has to be like the one that's aware and like watches where people are, as annoying as that is, because like if we all just like book it to this spot, then I guarantee you we're gonna start having people be late sometimes. But if we like just stay here and wait till the stack comes off, then it's like gonna be a little sussy to get over here to the safe spot, right? Like I think we need to do some kind of movement.
Yeah,
there.
what I would argue is we have main plan A, B, just always take it to the safe spot immediately. The plan B that is also going on is the person with the stack is doing what you're doing and watching out to see if a person's going to be late and then staying back a little bit if they see they're going to be late. Because this way, with sprint, everyone should make it. Like I made it to the safe spot there, and I was dropping puddles, and that was just from using sprint.
Yeah, like
But-
I was the stack, so that's why I was curious, because like
Yeah.
as soon as I see Riv move, I start moving, but then it just Riv's actually out of it.
Yeah. The person who's dropping the puddles definitely is the risk factor here because they're coming from the other way, but they have to come from that way because the fifth one's gonna like block off some of our space.
Oh, there was 2 fuck ups. I was like, how did we even get us? Yeah, we also fucked it up. I was like, how did we even get 3 people with damage down? There's only 4 people in the stack. But yeah, we both sides fucked it up.
I don't think so. We didn't have
No, we did.
Well, there's no way Elastic wouldn't have had a damage down.
Oh,
because he was
Yeah,
on the other
it's
side.
it's Thomas, Riv, me, and Leo on one side, right?
I mean, I didn't have the mortal one, so I.
Oh,
that's why
then
I
yeah,
don't-
Riv didn't get it. Okay, so yeah, Thomas was
Yeah.
So it was a 3 stack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically
basically
Riv
you-
didn't get it. That's why it was a 3
Yeah.
stack on us.
So if we're gonna try doing the just always go to safe spot, then it's basically gonna come down to if you're placing the puddle, as soon as the 4th one comes down, you have to be hauling ass.
I literally
Don't
just
worry about
sprint
don't
on
even
the
worry
first
about the
puddle.
fifth one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sprint on the first puddle,
The
and then
puddle
I just
drops are
go.
closer than the far tower.
Remember, by the way, you can drop a puddle on the far tower person. It literally doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything.
Except the 4th one.
No,
Specifically.
it still does not matter.
Yeah.
No, because there's. Oh, sorry.
Because the 4th puddle is also hitting you.
It's
So that
the
vuln
first one.
will.
Well, the first one doesn't matter, and there's one in the middle.
It's
that
the
does
3rd.
matter.
You can't drop a
It's the
vuln
3rd.
on them as they take the tower soak.
Right.
But the 4th one is after the tower soak, and like it hits you,
Yeah.
right? So like that vuln can't kill you.
Yeah.
'cause it's off by the time the stack goes off.
So
The
haul
4th
ass
is
after
fine.
Haul ass
yeah.
after the 3rd, then I guess. Because I think if you drop the 3rd one and then just start hauling ass.
If you just sprint, I really think it's fine.
Let me say this another way, because this is what I've done, and I've made it every single time, including if it's to the far spot. I literally drop on the marker, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you're coming up to 4, you have to go slightly around 1. I don't ever slow down. I literally drop 4 on 4, and then I just immediately keep following A around because I can't run through it. But at no point do I like halt, stop, slow down, nothing. It's just like I drop the
That's-
fourth one, I run around A, and I end up in the safe spot.
That's basically what I meant by saying haul ass after 3 is like after 3 you're not trying to really drop the puddle anymore mentally. You're just after the third one drops, now you're just running to the safe spot, and you will happen to drop puddles on the way.
I actually, since the like AoE is bigger than the actual puddle, I just min dodge out of each one, and then on the fourth I just pop sprint and run to the spot. That's it.
You can sprint all the way at the first one, and it lasts long enough. There's no reason to even wait.
Well, but then I get it for this part.
Yeah, that last little dodge, the timing is actually not that tight though.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. All I'm saying is I think that doing anything except going straight to the safe spot is massively overcomplicating this, but I'll leave it at that. I think we probably talked about it enough, right?
I mean, if you guys, we
Like,
have to agree, and everyone has to use sprint.
Right.
That's it.
I think if somebody can't make it and they tell me they didn't make it and they sprinted and they stopped running, then we can talk about it. But I don't know why we're talking about it when that hasn't happened. Like, just yeah.
We're clearly fucking it up doing this way. it's happened like at least 3 times tonight, right, and multiple times other nights.
Okay, so pop sprint, go to the safe spot.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Technically speaking, we didn't even do the other strat right in the first place, but
No, we never did.
partner.
You're no match for me.
Oh man. My sidewinder was 69,204.
Well, we're dead. We're so screwed. Yeah, there's so much shit happening right now. Okay.
He just used cooldowns. He doesn't need them.
Yeah.
Spread.
Spread.
Yellow.
So everything can go back to normal, right?
Yep.
You just keep threat, or you take threat?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Spread. Blue is expanding. Fire. 2, 3, 4. Fire first. No. Okay. Barry went wrong side.
What? I was a tether.
Yeah, Barry was a tether.
Somebody went. Oh, well,
What are
somebody
you
went
talking
wrong
about?
side.
You
'cause,
went the
like,
wrong side?
I went over there, and there were too many people over there.
You were the
so-
extra, yeah. Because it was Barry was one of the tethers, and me and Elastic were not tethered.
Okay. I could have sworn there was only one person to my right. I don't know if somebody went early or what, but
I was just laughing because I was like, I was a fucking tether.
I know
Well,
how
the
it
tether
feels.
the tether wasn't there, and you were dropped when I looked. So
Barry's the cat getting screamed at.
yeah.
I'm the only one.
How does it feel, Barry? How does it feel?
Implying that I've literally ever been respected in this group, and that things are different now.
Spread.
You're no match for me.
We're just hazing the newbie.
Feels bad.
He is the newbie.
That feeble
I have an injury.
takes nothing.
Look, we
Sorry,
make fun of
capitalism.
disabilities here.
That's also true, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, like gay people.
Red. If
Oh,
we had
maybe
to skip
don't-
over you, we'd have to make fun of Rex, but Rex doesn't talk enough, so.
Oh, 4 day.
Okay.
I just
To be
noticed, yeah.
fair,
Thanks.
to be fair, no one makes fun of gay people except Turner here
Spread again.
Bullshit.
and Thomas.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. That's fair.
I don't make fun of gay
Red
people.
is expanding.
Claim it.
No, he only makes fun of specifically Turner. Yeah.
I want to say so badly. I just make fun of F word.
Don't do that.
They know who they are.
You make fun of fishes?
Hey, wait a minute.
Time to dump the Twitch footage between polls.
Oh yeah, like Twitch cares about that. Fire.
Fire. 2,
I only make fun of Charlie
3,
fans.
4. Fire first. All fire, right?
Yeah.
I think it's deeply embarrassing to be a Katy Perry stan in almost 2025. That's who I make fun of the most.
Who the fuck still listens to Katy Perry?
Exactly. But like, they're out there.
Towers. Expand.
How about you?
It's like those dudes that still listen to Kesha. Like they
Go
gotta be
fuck
like
yourself.
in their 80s by
Only
now.
I can protect
Go fuck yourself. That's completely different.
Or even worse, Carly Rae Jepsen. Like you're literally like should be on life support.
Range starts actually crying mid-poll.
Do you have polio?
You would stoke the fires
I
of
sure hope not. That vaccine's getting revoked.
That's more of I was gonna say that's more of a modern thing now.
Honestly, it's probably for the best. That's probably for the best way to handle
Be
the
another
GOP.
disability we can make fun of.
Just let them not use vaccines and then kill them off.
You guys took a microsecond too long to kill phase 1, and my shit fell off that I prepped for this phase.
I'm gonna propose a radical strategy of living through the phase to make the
blood
check.
shall freeze. Reap.
Cardinal in. Nope.
Oh, I'm in the wrong side. Sorry.
Yeah, I only got a 3 back here.
Oh god!
The light shall usher in peace.
Gonna kill myself.
Oops.
What?
In stillness freeze.
well.
That was the classic accidental suicide.
Okay, I need Elastic to
don't-
stop killing themselves.
Don't need any mitt. You just need to like, yeah, just be in the stack. You'll be okay. Greaves, make sure you have threat.
Yep, I do.
Stupid fucking potion needs to go off when I hit the damn potion button.
I got it. I was just waiting, because this boy.
I'm up. I'll Voke after the first set of cones.
Yellow.
Towards two.
Reap.
Voked.
Darkness be gone.
Cardinal. On the black line.
Consume you.
Shit.
I'm an idiot. I died to. What is Luminous Hammer?
That's the dropping of the puddle.
I think I
Darkness
volmed
be
myself
gone.
running through a puddle, and then I died to the drop, I think is what happened.
Might not have this one.
I don't want this.
We're not making it.
We're doing it.
What the
Huh.
fuck?
I don't know how that worked.
What do we do with
Yeah,
Then we shall unleash the light
I can't
within.
check my footage, but I'll just do it after raid. But I think what happened is I basically started running the wrong way and I doubled back, and I think I didn't die from the tick from the light, but it gave me a vuln and the next drop killed me. I'm pretty sure is what happened.
Don't
Yeah,
those
I
do
don't-
like a real bad bleed if you hit them too long or something?
They give you a bleed.
Maybe it might have just been
Yeah,
timed that
you
way
gotta
then.
bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes
As I
sense.
say, the drops themselves do. I don't know if it's actually 0, but it's effectively 0. So it's like it has to be.
Well, because I'm deploying, it's effectively 0. I think it's like 20k or something per
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, my pull was just absolute trash start to finish, so.
I think the real funny thing about your fuck up on the knockback is I almost did the same thing, but I corrected myself, and I didn't correct myself, it would have been 4 and 4.
I was just tilted 90 degrees.
It is
Do you
amazing
guys-
how often those
um,
get recovered, though.
Do you guys like
Spread.
know where to look or something? Because like that's quite a common mistake I notice.
I mean, I've done that exactly one time in our entire prog, so.
I'm not saying it's just you. I'm saying it's uncommon for people just to get knocked back to the wrong
A
spot.
feeble shield protects nothing.
I mean, I called myself before it happened.
Come, show me your
Red.
strength.
I just,
4D, I'm pretty sure.
No.
That's not where we are.
A4, sorry.
A4. Girl, you are in shambles.
I'm not-
I
can only-
getting late at night.
I can only do this fight like mechanically. I don't actually know anything about it.
Red is expanding.
Light claiming.
Honestly, I feel that.
It's like one
Oh,
pull at the beginning where I thought that Riv said cardinals instead of partners, but I did it correctly because cardinals doesn't make any fucking sense for the first call at the start. And I was like, what just happened?
There was one part where instead of saying spread, I accidentally said bread. And
Well, I mean,
no,
Close
no,
enough.
context.
nobody called me on it, so I'm just like, I'm not.
Thunder.
Thunder. 2, 3, 4. Thunder first.
Is that close enough, Barry?
yes.
In these nuts.
Oh, where are my fucking procs?
I mean, it doesn't even matter how close you, like on 2, you can be as close as you want, because there's no minimum closeness, really. It's only 1 that's tight.
Protects nothing.
Alright. Well, let's dash across the arena, I guess.
Expand.
How about you?
You having fun? Rex is just like going on he's going on a fucking
Oh,
journey
yeah,
in the
he
tower.
always stims when he uses his hammer there.
Don't worry about it.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
He's getting his steps in both IRL and in game.
Yeah, I sometimes just notice like I'm zooming artist randomly just coming
As a
around.
tank, I will never give anyone grief for like running back and forth or jumping in place. Those are mandatory skills
Yep.
for jobs like ours.
And it's a hammer. You have to pretend it's melee for like 3 seconds.
Freeze. Reap.
Intercardinal in. Intercardinal in. Go.
The light shall usher in peace. In stillness, freeze.
Yeah. I realized after people mentioned it last poll, I didn't actually know how I was figuring out which way to get knocked. I just was doing it. I don't think that's the appropriate strat though.
I
once
look at-
puddle,
I
once
look at
puddles
other
are
people.
down,
Pay
the first
attention,
spot's
pay attention,
available.
pay attention.
So that's why I was curious, because I'm like, we shouldn't have issues with
Blue.
Reap. Darkness be gone.
Spread.
Red.
Light conceal
On the
you.
blue line.
What the fuck is up with... Oh, because I refreshed them really late.
Who's in?
Darkness be gone.
Red.
Red.
I fucked it.
You can kill yourself if you want.
After this. After this.
yeah.
We're gonna die.
We have to do the cone.
Well, no,
Oh,
the
no,
code's
he
gonna
got it.
kill us.
Yeah, he's got the thing. We're dead. 4
Oh
stacks.
yeah, you took an extra.
I got fucking baited by the stat going off.
That's the one thing about going to the spot is like you will get baited by that thing. So be careful.
That's easier to learn than ping chicken.
Yeah, true.
IMO.
Yeah. I'm just smooth brain.
Okay. We made like pretty fast prog the last 2 days, so we were due for. It's just how it
Gaining
goes.
over a minute 2 days in a row. Yeah.
Yeah, we literally gained like 215 in 2 days, so.
Partners. Actually, a minute a day has been our average thus far.
You're no match for me.
We're like 15 days from done.
Yeah.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Back. Red. Blue is expanding.
Light, claim it.
I didn't get to do this mechanic once yet tonight.
Do what?
He hasn't been
tether, I
a
didn't-
war.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, is it much different from any of the other rules?
No, it's just weird. I didn't get it even once. We did a lot of pulls for me to not get it once.
Insane.
Fire. 2. 3. 4. Fire first.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
I have space. I have a
Dang.
pixel.
Yeah.
Probably
All
not
that
the wisest place to
consideration
take
we
them.
give him, and he
And
doesn't
he just
even afford the
stands
same
there.
courty.
It's true.
This is why.
This is appropriated anger out of the ranged.
That's true.
It's the principle, the lack of equity.
Expand on.
How about you?
Kerner trying to convince people he believes in principles.
I do.
No, you don't.
He just
Okay.
doesn't.
They're just
not,
very,
dude.
they're just very selective.
You do not. I don't know why you're even pretending to argue with this.
Hey, I still hold the principle that I will literally never use ChatGPT.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
I will
You're gonna
literally,
fold on that so hard, dude.
I will
I'm
not.
pretty sure he does believe in principles, but only that other people should follow them.
I will literally never fold on that.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that was so good.
Alright, pay attention. Let's actually get to P3, I believe.
Rev just like called it out perfectly.
It's definitely not me that does it wrong every time.
Your blood shall freeze.
As you do it wrong here.
Cleave.
Cardinal out. Cardinal out. Tones in.
We're moving quickly.
The light shall usher in peace. In stillness freeze.
That is so annoying.
Easy video games.
Hate that one.
Someday I'm gonna hold this 1 minute.
Yeah, I pop a size every time. I don't know if I get an extra use because of it or not.
Need
No.
the healing.
You don't. At least I don't think you.
What is this?
Purple. Yeah, I found it. It's okay.
Reap.
Oh, it says 40-second ending. Yeah.
Darkness be gone.
Partner.
Light consume you.
Don't get baited.
Two's in.
Darkness be gone.
Spread. Cones soon. Almost dead.
Still you resist.
Dead.
Then we shall unleash the light.
Remember your
within.
mitt. Make sure you step in.
No, I won't let you.
Hey, I'm using less on that shit from now on.
Yeah, after I realized that I can sort of sneak an extra 1 minute in there by if I use just Hyosho and Dream Within a Dream, but not Trick, it'll drift them to later in the burst window, but they'll still be in the burst window when they come up in here. But I can't
Make
drift
sure you-
Trick.
Make sure you pot this.
Move.
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 Oh my god. Move.
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 My power surges.
Move.
Burn the big dumb idiot.
Move.
The natural enemy of the big dumb idiot is a bigger, dumber idiot.
We're dead.
We didn't even have. Oh, we didn't LB. So we've LB every other time.
No, we did it without LB once. So
Well,
yeah,
I know
don't
that. I
does
just
anybody,
mean tonight. We've had Leo
anybody-
dead.
Yeah.
Every time we made it, we've LB'd.
Anybody have a theory on why we didn't make that?
Our south and east crystals were dead super fast, and I was just standing around waiting for the north and west to die.
You can reach them from there. You just have to enemy list target them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like too annoying to like target them otherwise.
South and east. So the south is me. East is what? Leo? No,
You
east
were
is.
not south.
Greaves and Rev.
I mean, mine died. I guess
Ours
not
died
that fast, but
third. Because the
I
west was still
literally
up.
had everything for mine, so it was like pretty.
Yeah, I
pretty
do.
bad.
I do too.
Let's
I
do
mean,
one more
granted,
poll
you know,
quick. Let's
we
do one
only
more
have, like,
poll
yeah,
quick,
we have
but we
4
probably should
minutes.
look at that. We should probably look at that though before our next day. Just see if we can figure it out.
It might have just been a case of some people like burned resources or something. I don't know.
We did
Yeah, mine-
overkill Shiva by a ton,
the
so
only
like
one fit
we
to
should
protect
probably, yeah, do less on
Yeah.
Shiva.
I know mine crystal dies like giga fast, and I end up like
Spread.
knife throwing spread.
You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Probably just a case of looking at the numbers and figuring out at end of Shiva like when we need to just auto, or I'm sorry, just use no resources or not.
What is this? Stack?
Stack.
I don't know, just make something up, hope it works.
I can figure it out from the footage later. Yeah.
Red is expanding.
Light claiming.
It hurt me.
Congratulations on being a whore.
It's my time.
You don't even get paid though. Does that really count?
Oh, then he's just a slut.
Exactly.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Purely recreational.
3, 4, Thunder first.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Hours expand.
How about you?
Go ahead and kill yourself, Greaves.
I don't have Swift.
Only
I do.
can protect her.
If it's thunder, it's pretty easy to save Swift, so.
Fools! You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Almost put Pan on Greaves. Which would have been a funny, inconsequential mistake.
Your blood shall freeze! Reap!
Intercardinal in. Intercardinal in. Go.
The light shall usher in peace.
Fuck.
Sink into silence.
If you're
It's a
really
slow
fast,
death
you
as
could
well.
you could rescue him.
No, you can't when you're stunned like that.
Oh, that's lame.
They thought of it!
Yeah, I mean, sure would suck if rescue was fun there, you know?
The ping on that mech is really funny.
Focus up.
Purple.
Reap! Darkness be gone.
Spread.
Red.
Light conceal.
Blue
you.
line.
Don't get baited.
Susan.
Darkness be gone.
Partners.
Cone soon. She's got a lot of health, so
She's
Probably
got a
LB.
lot of health.
she's
we
gonna
can
kill
LB
us.
this, and then we have no weakness for next phase. Just focus up.
Save your shit then if we're
LB.
LB. Fuck, we can't. Just burn everything. We have no choice.
I won't let you.
Nope, still not gonna make it.
Bluey.
We just need to have way less deaths to that, yeah. That's okay. Alright,
Yeah,
so
like I
I'll
said-
look at the HP values. I am curious, like, we should figure out why that intermission didn't work, because I think it would be good to understand what happened there, because we went in
yeah.
pretty safe.
I think a